I got it. Okay.
I got some beers. Let's drink them, huh?
If you really want some film at 11, why don't you follow me down to the brewery? I'll tie a bowling ball to my ankle, dive in the vat of beer. I'll leave this world the same way I entered my marriage, dead drunk!
Hello?
Want a beer?
Hook it up!
Yeah. Hook me up!
Y'all heard, take it from the top. 1, 2.
Beer?
This is how we do it.
My mic sound nice, check 1. My mic sound nice, check 2. My mic sound nice, check 3.
Are you ready?
That's cute. I remember when I had my first beer.
You like parties? Yeah. We can invite all our friends and have soda and pie. Yeah! I hope no bad people show up.
My mic sounds nice, check 1. My mic sounds nice, check 2. My mic sounds nice, check 3. My mic sounds nice, check 4. My mic sounds nice, check 5. My mic sounds nice, check 6.
Are you ready?
You want some of this milk? Rather have a beer.
What do you guys give me if I kill that bird? Farver, that's a bald eagle. Get away, Baldy! Yeah!
Oh, good evening, and motherfucking good evening. This is The Wort with Mike, Pete, Steve, Nick, Graz, Aaron, Albert, Mark, everybody.
The rat on the shelf.
Yes. Everybody. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here at Hopscotch Bottle Shop in Deer Park. If you haven't been here, get your ass
The
down
best
here.
bottle shop in Long Island.
Yes.
Possibly now the only one in Suffolk County. Yeah. But we don't have to talk about that.
Shushies. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. This is going to be a pre-recorded show. This is being filmed live at Hopscotch on Thursday, October 8th. That's correct. My mom's birthday, actually. Oh, happy birthday, Mom. Happy birthday.
Mrs. O'Toole.
Enough said. So let's go through some quick sponsorship. Of course, we have to mention Rosie's Draft Solutions because tonight at Hopscotch,
they keep those draft lines clean here.
Sons of bitches, they got themselves
for the beautiful pours Mark makes.
Clean tap certification. Steve, take it away with Rosie's Draft Solutions.
Rosie's Draft Solutions provides professional draft beer system services, line changes, line cleaning. Sorry, not change. Well, they'll change them too. But line cleaning and more for your establishment.
They'll change those motherfuckers too.
Yeah, they'll change that shit
if you haven't called Rosie's Draft Solution in 6 months. Then they'll have to change.
You need to change that shit.
Then there's no choice.
They service all bars, restaurants, halls, events, homes, and other beverage establishments across Long Island and Westchester. That's it. Well, you know, they're not open, though. And those lines going to need to be changed also. But you can reach them at rosiesdraftsolution.com. 10% off if you mention The Wort.
Tell Nick The Wort sent you. We are also sponsored by Brewbag, brewbag.com for your cornhole meets beer pong. Check it out at brewbag.com. And again, if you go to our Instagram page and click on our link tree, thank you, Pete, for Linktree, you can receive a percentage off your brew bag. Go ahead to brewbag.com/thewort and get your discount today. We're also sponsored by, Pete, you want to take it?
Tavor.
No,
Are we dropping Tavor?
VintageBeerShirtsClub.com. There it is.
Who else?
Hartwell's
Wood Shop.
Yeah, well, no, wait. VintageBeerShirts.com sent us a lot of good shit, so we got to really give them their...
I saw none of it.
Did you really? I got one in the car. Okay. Everyone gets a shirt tonight. Woo! VintageBeerShirtClub.com. Go to VintageBeerShirt.com. Type in the promo code WORT, W-O-R-T, for your Vintage Beer Shirt Club Shirt of the Month, and you will get it immediately. And then everything thereafter is, I don't know, like $5.99 or so. So VintageBeerShirtClub.com. Then you can go ahead and mention
taphandles.com, Hartwell's Wood Shop, for all your custom woodworking needs.
And last but not least, of course, Brewers Hardware.
Yes.
Our boy Brewers Hardware. This guy, he's a really big fan of the show, sends us a whole bunch of gift certificates that we hand out to our guests. So thank you very much. Go to brewershardware.com and get your home brewing or large capacity brewing hardware needs. And Norm is getting scissored by Steve's mic tonight, and that is fantastic. So thanks a lot to our sponsors. Nice. And again, we're live right here at Hopscotch Bottle Shop in Deer Park. You might hear some background noise from the outside with the doors open. We have our social distancing, but the three of us really have been kind of quarantined together in a way.
Yeah.
We've been spooning.
In Boston.
We've lived together at points. Things have gone on.
Things have happened.
We're proud of and not so proud of. And I know Nick, who also is...
I make no excuses.
I'm going to call he's the middle relief.
Oh, middle relief?
Middle
not
relief.
The opener? I'm not the opener? The
no,
Yankees like the
middle
Yankees
out.
the other night?
No, because you got the openers here. You got the 1, 2, and 3 bat.
He's a long
pitchers.
reliever.
Yeah, long reliever.
I
like
thought you
that.
guys were the lineup there.
Yeah.
I'm the,
Everyone knows Nick
reliever.
from such films as AC Beer Fest 2019. He was at
Farmingdale Beer Fest.
Farmingdale Beer Fest with me. He came in last minute. Mark tried to make it. Couldn't make it, had the shop to run, and you stepped in, appreciated that.
And I was sober the whole time.
Yeah, which
sober
was crazy.
October.
And it was literally, I think, this weekend, 1 year ago.
Yeah, probably.
And then, of course, we went to Heckscher, right? You came to Heckscher with us?
No, I did not.
No, you didn't come to Heckscher. What was the other one you were at with us? You did another one with me.
Oh, Nassau? We were at Nassau.
Oh, yeah, he was at Nassau. But you were here. You were there that time.
I was.
So
everyone was
you kind
there.
of were there to hang out, though.
Sure, yeah.
And so was Graz.
We
and so
jumped
was Al,
on. We jumped on.
So
We
was
did a
everybody.
little intermission show.
Yeah, that was awesome. I appreciated, again, your efforts and your dedication to the show. Very much appreciated.
Oh, that's so nice of you, Mike.
It's very nice of you. Thank you so much. Everything's good.
Thank you.
We, like I said, live here at Hopscotch, and you can see behind us, beautiful, well, it looks like a barber should be pouring me a beer. Very well-kempt beard. We've been wanting to broadcast from here for quite some time, correct?
Yes.
And this is our opportunity, and we had this whole premise of how and what we were going to do tonight.
Oh, and boy, did it fucking go south.
And only within the last 48 hours, and maybe even 24. You think it's 24
I
hours?
don't even want to.
We have to mention it. It can't go without saying, because this is the whole point of why we were here.
Yeah.
And it is not the reason now why we're here. We're here because we wanted to support Mark as much as Mark has supported us.
Without a doubt.
Without
And
a
that
doubt.
was the whole premise behind it.
Yeah.
We were going to do something special and then bring it here.
Yep.
Where,
And we ended up with something not so special.
well, it is special.
Well, everyone knows it because we have
and not
Just
any
different. Not,
any-
it's still
all the
special, but
wrong- not in a
different.
good way, bro.
Listen, we had 2 shows already with this whole thing. So people know, if they're listening along, what happened. We went up to Boston. We brewed a beer at Hopsters. Two beers at Hopsters up in Boston. And we had them keg it, and we went back up a second time to grab it and bring it back down here. Now
and something went.
Wait! Before you go into that, the
bueno.
plan was. Let's talk about the plan. The plan was to bring it back here.
All the
Go
potheads are going outside.
Joe Abruzzo's WA Mead Works in Lindenhurst to have him can it for us, and we were there with him. And so we bring the kegs into WA Mead Works, sealed from Hopsters, ready to go. We cracked the seals, we tapped the kegs, we started pouring, and we started realizing things did not turn out as we planned it.
I was so hopeful too because
We were
we asked Joe, there was a hoppy wheat beer. We were all excited about it. Joe pours the first one. I'm like, well, how does it smell? And he's like, oh, bro, it smells awesome.
Because it came out of...
I'm like, yes.
It came out of the tap like that first, because he cleaned the line, like you said.
It was Citra and Citra and Mosaic.
Yeah.
That's right.
So the first pull was probably all that air and all that sediment, that aroma that was in the top of the keg. And then as we poured and started getting through to the liquid...
And things did not get any better.
It did not. The beer was not up to par where we were willing to put our names on it and say that we created it. Steve's reputation can't be that of
soiled. Cannot be soiled.
And to be honest, even after a few sips, and I'm like, it's all right, but I still in the back of my mind going, we can't serve any of this. This is not something that people should drink. We could get people sick.
You wouldn't get them sick. You would
they'd be shitting their brains out the next day.
They would not be happy internally.
Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't be going to
Joe was very happy that when I said, we there's no way we can't.
Because he was
serve
like,
this to
he knows
anybody.
the same as we
He was
did.
like, thank you, please.
We spent a lot of time and effort and money in it. And
Yes.
he didn't want to be the poo-poo
No,
on the
no.
bread.
No, he did not.
It was not a pleasant night for us last night when we finally got through. So we were also very hopeful All right, so the Citra Mosaic American wheat did not turn out planned. All right, so we got this Oktoberfest, right? It was the recipe, no additives, no anything that we changed. How do you go with the Mars? It seems like a very easy. No, that one wasn't good. That one didn't turn out well either.
That was kind of like puddle water.
And the look wasn't right. Oh, it was closer, but it was cloudy.
It was still the wrong color, I feel like.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was more brown than the golden, like whatever you want to call it. What do you call it?
It should have been a golden copperish.
Yeah, copper.
Yeah,
That's
beautiful.
the word I want. Ooh,
Mark
you
was
know
out. Mark
you know
putting
how
things
much
out.
I love those. And yes, it was one of those things that
You're drinking it, Peter.
it's so disappointing.
I know.
But in hindsight, think about and this is what I was thinking of last night. I kept trying to make myself and remind myself of why we did this in the first place. It was all about the show. It was all about the camaraderie, the three of us.
Show.
You know, Steve just came on board in the last few months.
That weekend we brewed was a great time.
It was a fun
A
time.
lot of fun.
Even when we went back up.
Yeah.
We had a really good time.
I
We listened
just as
to
much
so
fun.
much punk music and
Fuck you both.
Avril Lavigne, Skater Boy.
Oh, yeah, Skater Boy.
Dropkick Murphys.
I will say,
was it
we
Dropkick
did-
Murphys the whole
we had
way
a
up?
Dropkick
Was it the
Murphys.
whole way up?
Yeah.
And we listened to fucking Adam Sandler.
Yeah, Adam
Listened to like an
Sandler.
Adam Sandler album.
The
It was
goat.
fucking hilarious.
Well, you have to play
Gotta
Shipping Up
respect
to
the
Boston.
condoms, gotta
The
respect
minute
them.
you walk in the Boston town city line, you got to put on Shipping Up to Boston. It's like the whole moment because it only takes about 5 minutes once you hit the city line to get into like the downtown view. They're like, all right, now and you pass Fenway.
Come on,
and
Mike. Anywhere you go, it's Dropkick Murphys. Come on,
it's not
everywhere.
true. I'm not that. I like them, but not like that.
Actually,
but no,
yeah,
but
as we passed Fenway, you were like,
yeah, of course. You have to. We played Tessie too. That was the other. But I mean, that it was a lot about that. That was our concept that we wanted to not only like build the camaraderie between the hosts, but the beer was going to be the thing. And we went to Trillium and we did a whole bunch of brewery hopping and we stayed overnight and we Jack's Abbey. We went to Aeronaut. Beer was good. Place wasn't as great, but it was
Jack's
fine.
Abbey was better.
Jack's Abbey was better. Just the vibe and everything. But no shitting on
Food
them
too.
because
Actually, the
we're
food
in
I
such
thought
different times.
was really
those little pupusas?
arepas.
Excuse me.
Remember,
There were little rapists there.
that was the Italian.
There might have been.
That was when an Italian guy says, "I'm a gonna rip a you." That's how he says.
I don't.
Mine was. It was.
No, it was
delicious.
delicious.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was
Yes.
tasty as shit.
Yes.
But I mean, remember what we went through? We're getting a snack to get beer.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get food on the way home, but then we hit traffic and we
Said, "Fuck it."
This
I'm
is-
still
we're
waiting
never
for that
gonna
pizza.
get home.
You get chipped out of pizza again last night.
Again.
God
Twice
damn
now.
it.
Jesus,
What is
we,
with
we're
this?
just gonna have to buy him pizza from now on. That's it.
God damn it.
So I mean, that was the whole story. We ended up having a great time doing it all. We had Hopsters and Lee on the show. Good show. I brought some beer back. We had their New England IPA. In all, everything went well. We're just very disappointed in what had turned out in the end. We don't know what happened. I mean, we can hypothesize, but we came up there with fresh sealed kegs, newly sanitized by a brewery.
Clean.
Not just by you in your backyard, by a established brewery here on Long Island, and then sealed, handed to them, and then handed back to us. And by the time we got back down here, before we unsealed it, something happened to that beer. And we can't figure it out. Something's got to be, figured out along the way. So, again, not so it doesn't happen to anybody else again, but, we really, again, took a big hit on that. And disappointment is for everything. We lost out on the bottles. We lost out on the labels. We lost out, forget about the beer for a minute, the whole process. So it was a tough loss. And not that we're looking for a true answer. We know why it was the way it was, oxidation, obviously.
Yes,
but we don't
definitely.
know at what point did that happen. So
Yep.
I don't want to
And I-
blame anybody, but at the same time,
I wanna know.
we know what we did.
I want to know
Yeah. Just
what
so
they
we know.
did because
Out of curiosity or just in
And then, you
general?
know what? Well, curiosity, because again, speaking about it yesterday, I think in my head and talking with Joey,
Yeah.
what probably happened, what transpired to make that happen,
Right.
that oxidation. But I would like to, and you know what?
It's good for them if they can figure that out too.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing. Maybe if it's something that they do that's a practice that maybe they don't do anymore.
Right.
Maybe they've overlooked
Realize,
something.
yeah.
Or maybe that day somebody overlooked something.
It's possible.
It's all,
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts when you go in the brewing process. When you're not the only person responsible for it, there's a line of people beyond that. It's tough.
Message us with your theory. Let us know what you think happened.
Go to Facebook and Governor's Comedy Club Radio, or go over to YouTube, Gov's Comedy Club
Provide
Radio.
us with your theory, and if you win, what will they get, Mike?
They'll get that shitty
beer keg of really bad beer.
We do
really bad beer.
We have, I think, 2 sealed cans of it that we
they're in
will
my
never
fridge,
open,
unfortunately.
and 4 sealed cans, because then I have 2. And I was going to put them out today, but then what's the even point at that point? I brought them just to.
But right now,
I had 2 empties.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But
just
right
to
now,
show
we're
the labels.
drinking courtesy of Mark.
Yes, thank you.
Hudson Valley.
One of my favorite
Incandescent,
places for
a sour IPA hopped
sour.
with Galaxy.
Double IPA.
We stopped there on the way up to Cooperstown,
The
didn't
IPA?
we?
Oh, it's just
Single.
IPA. All right. The other one was the dark double.
It's only a singular IPA.
Ooh. Nick,
Not many
thanks for joining us tonight,
we
man.
stopped at Hudson on the way up to
Of course we
Cooperstown,
did.
didn't we?
Yeah.
They're really.
No, that's a different one. That
Hudson's
was
unreal.
That's Hudson River.
Hudson River.
That's a different one.
Which is the one
That
you
was
cursed
good,
out in our DMs?
Oh, that one, yeah. I didn't curse him out. I said it was
I'm
ridiculous that they put bottles on sale, and in the time it took me to add them to my cart and check out, they're already sold out. I don't understand it. If I have them in my cart, they're mine, aren't they? Come on. Bullshit. Anyway.
That's like going to the grocery store. Have everything in your cart. As you walk up, people
it.
just pull the shit out of it.
Wait, I thought that meant that was mine.
Nope.
Well, I guess it doesn't.
They never replied.
Nick, thanks a lot for coming by. Tell me, because I've seen a bunch of beers that you've been drinking. Give me your lineup. What's the new favorite style or / beer that you're doing right now?
Right now, IPAs and
Yep.
stouts. I've actually narrowed my selection. No more. And I've really cut back on the sours. Oh, this is delicious.
Yes,
this,
it is.
Hudson
It's very
Valley,
good.
really nice and crisp.
Just a bit tart.
Icarus had some really good lactose IPAs last week. Summer Local was one. A lot of dragon fruit and
They're making stuff that's
pineapple.
starting to make their way up to us, which is
Yeah.
interesting. I do.
They're good. They're
I do
really
like
good.
that.
I remember say hello to my little friend that stout they had
say
there.
hello.
Yeah, it was
I
delicious.
did. Again, one of my favorite breweries from New Jersey, and we caught them early back last year before they blew up and before New Jersey breweries in general blew up. But Icarus really was one of the ones that
Stand
I
out
gravitated
at Atlantic City at the Atlantic City Beer Fest.
Yeah,
they were
AC Beer
stand
Fest.
out.
Yep.
They were very
Absolutely
big stand out.
You had to go all Vans.
I had to
I
get
know.
up.
It's the headphones
Yes.
too. It does it to you. And have you been to any local breweries in Queens
No.
to
where
go
did I
picking
go
up? Do you go to
last?
like supermarkets and stuff?
Finback everywhere. Finback
Oh.
every time. Yeah, but yeah, Finback everything.
Yeah,
How do you feel about this new upstart brewery, Finback?
You know what? Actually, not Upstart. 6 years, I think.
Yeah,
now.
they-
that was the joke.
Yeah, they have one. They have some on the shelf
Yes,
here.
they
so
do. Mark
all
does
you
a great
Suffolk
job of-
folks, you don't have to go out to Queens. Come
right.
right to Hopscotch here, and you get to enjoy
Get
a little
your-
taste of
your fix.
Queens. A little
Also,
taste
if
of
you
Queens.
notice, Other Half, which has now extended their reach from Brooklyn into out here.
Yeah.
And oh boy,
Oh, jeez.
I caught them all. Fuck you.
you did. It's a good
You
point.
did.
So anything
played 'em.
else like say anything big going down in the neighborhood? Anything
Not much, not
beer-wise?
much. I was very interested. I was very, impressed. Citra and Mosaic was in your beer, huh? The wheat beer. So
It was.
It was
Yeah,
going to
that-
be
Oh,
like
it still
a-
is.
Now
But
it's-
it
was in there.
now it's in
still
Joe's
there.
drain.
But
but
that's
soon
a-
to be.
Those are a lot of the hops.
It
that
would have been a
Finback
really
uses. Those are
cool
good.
because that was a very us unique blend of what we wanted to do. We liked the American wheat. We liked the Three Floyds. Gumball Head, which is very dry, and we thought maybe if we spice it up a little bit with a little, juiciness from the Citra and the Mosaic, that we'd get something a little different. And we got something different.
Oh, we did.
Oh, it's different. Yeah.
When
I
that's
really
a
got to
better
find a way to
man.
work one of these in.
Just randomly say it's the
A
best.
ball of earwax, semen, and toenail clippings.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's exactly what was in our beer.
That's pretty much what
Yes.
was.
And that's why we're not releasing it tonight.
Right.
Because I don't think anyone would appreciate all those things in there.
Except for the freaks. Any
Right.
freaks out there want that? Just
I
hit
do
us
have to
up.
say I went out to Better Man Distillery out in Patchogue.
Oh, how was
did?
it, man?
Nice.
Amazing, really
What are they-
good.
what are they
Family owned. Gin, vodka, really nice place.
All clear liquids?
The
Are they
old-
doing a bourbon? Are
It's
they doing
the
a
old
whiskey?
Blue Point Brewery.
Right.
So
That's
on River,
right.
On River
Avenue.
Road,
Yeah,
yeah.
River Road. Yeah. So
Well, no bourbon yet because they just opened.
Right,
That would
so they won't
take
have
years.
anything
Yeah,
in
I
there.
saw
It
something.
takes a few years.
Some
But if
startup.
they upstarted like somewhere else and let it sit there and they like had a small batch, they could have. I don't know.
didn't know that.
But the whole outdoor area is open there where they had the Cask Festival. Beautiful little outdoor area there. Man. They had a little live music going on. So, yeah really good. Cool. Oh, and you know who's the other one? Dubco. Yeah. I've been coming all the way out to Bayshore to go to Dubco. They're amazing. I really like Dubco. They have a nice setup outside. So I've been making I've actually made a few rides out to Bayshore just to hang out there.
When you see they have the black IPA, the Eleanor, back on Canlis, let me know.
Oh, for sure.
Eleanor was delicious. When in COVID, I could let
her
in. Right. We actually have somebody from Dubco, but Chris couldn't make it. But we have Aaron. Aaron's here representing Dubco tonight.
Yeah.
And then Paul from Ghost, and we've been kind of throwing our what do you call it? I don't even know what the word for it.
Seeming toenails.
Yes,
and,
there you go. See, that's
a ball of earwax.
I was waiting for you to come up with some sort of noun.
Yeah,
to
I'll
throw
be
in there.
more on ball.
There you go.
On the ball there.
But yeah, we've been throwing our allegiances all over the place because we want to, through all this pandemic stuff, we want to make sure that we give equal opportunity to
Diversify
everybody.
your
It's
portfolio.
tough though. There's so many.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm constantly like, what's one I haven't been to in the last few weeks?
Sex with Animals.
That's the new brewery. That's a startup brewery that's going to happen in Medford now. That's what I heard.
It's like that South Park
Sex with Animals.
The
Brewing
pandemic
company.
special. You saw that?
That was fucking great.
Pandolin? You got
Pandolin. There you go. Again, Nick, thanks for taking the trip, man.
Of course.
Awesome. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna have a whole bunch of people on the show. We're going to get to everyone that's here. We want to hear a little bit. More beers is the key. That's why I'm saying this. But we want to get everyone in here. I'm going to try to bring up Mark next so he can get back to doing his thing. And how did Mark get a mic? How do you do that? That's crazy. It's the Wort with Mike Peak and Steve, GovsRadio.com. We'll be right back after this.
Govs Radio. This is the Wort on Govs Radio.
This is the Wort with Mike, Pete, and Steve, GovsRadio.com. We are back here at Hopscotch, Deer Park. Get your ass over here for some to-go drinks. Got some great craft beer on the shelves. And with us, joining us right now, is
owner
Mark
and founder
from Hopscotch
What's
Bottle
going
Shop.
on, guys?
What's up, man? How are you?
Good.
Marky Mark.
Super excited that you guys are here.
I thank you very much for hosting us tonight. Obviously, this did not turn out, as we said in the previous segment, the way we wanted to. But we're still having a good time. We're still here, and you still want to taste the shit beer just to go, yeah, that was really bad.
Famous last words, buddy.
You really don't. I feel like I had loose poop this morning. I'm going to be honest with you. I did have at least 12 ounces.
Joke. Today,
I had 12 ounces of that beer last night.
Today, when I got home from work, I was just like,
man, I know it's not quite a subject we should really discuss.
It takes a while, but
it does. And there was definitely something not right with my normal everyday
your normal
nutritional
your morning constitution.
Yeah, sir, yes, sir. Again, Mark, this is awesome. We've been wanting to broadcast from here for a while.
Yes.
And we had this whole plan set up, and you were going to, at one point last night, you're like, I'll just put the kegs on the tap. And then that was right when we were like, we're not canning this. It's too foamy. It's too everything. And then
you would have had to call Rosie's Draft Solutions in immediately to fucking clean your tap. All of them, even if it didn't
thank you
touch
for
the
not
other ones.
infecting them.
It would be Nick and his dad with little scrub brushes in
for
the
hours.
Just yeah,
He probably would have just replaced everything.
I was gonna say, there you go. He would replace the entire line system. That's the only way it would work.
What'd you do?
What is
this?
Why is there dirt, literal dirt, in the lines? What happened?
Is this a twig? I think there's a twig in this.
Someone replaced the beer with a twig. The whole concept would have been awesome. Would have probably had a lot more people here had we hadn't told everybody that it turned from a release to a bottle share.
Yeah.
And
all of a sudden,
pew, pew,
yeah.
pew,
Oh no,
pew,
man,
pew.
I got things going
sorry.
on.
Oh, we're not gonna get the free beer with the But we said we're gonna bring beer, so but whatever, it's fine. And actually, a lot of them said apologizing, so sorry for your loss. Like someone died, and our beer did die.
Horribly.
But everyone was very supportive that didn't come and said
immediately started decomposing.
Yeah, and we especially had to. We should have actually had a service over the drain last night. That's what should have happened.
It's old Joe's now.
He
can do what he wants.
He's probably going to use it to wipe the floor, just wash the floors. Going to add some.
I actually probably going to put it around the outside to keep insects and vermin and shit away.
I don't have to.
They're
call,
not coming for that.
I don't have to call the inspector with that. It ended up not turning out to be what we wanted, Mark. But we are happy to be here. We love this place.
Will there be a second round?
Well, here's the deal. No. We are definitely not going to Boston ever to do it again. But we will say this, now that we have the airwaves, we've gotten, Pete and I, prior to Steve, have gotten numerous, not requests, but like invitations to brew a collab beer at some of the more professional breweries here on Long Island.
That would be awesome.
So we're thinking...
One of them's not in business anymore.
Well, that's all right.
No, not you.
Not you. But no, there's two others that we would ask.
Oh, thank goodness there's a dog.
Joe is here. Hi, guys. Hey.
Well, we're more happy to see Hazel, but...
We're going to get you on the next segment. You guys get a drink and
Joe,
figure it out.
There's 2 coolers over there filled with
coolers.
beer. Coolers. Just open what you want.
What's up, guys?
My friend Matt and Tim.
What up, Matt and Tim?
Hi.
What's going on?
You're really good friends with me, so I'm...
There you go. Why not?
Hey, guys.
We didn't have the 20 people we thought we were because we didn't have release a beer, so help yourselves.
Actually, they were in your shop. They were in your shop when I came and picked up the last time.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she bought stuff here last time we were here and then brought it to us.
There you go.
There.
Yeah, either one, Joe. There's
We're all friends.
all different stuff. Bottles are in the bottom bag.
Joe knows what he was looking for. He's going to find that one thing he's been craving.
Yes, and the 2014 Cascades in there. There you go.
There you go. Way to start it off low. Just go right for the jugular.
See, it's not just me.
He's going to drink the most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this psychopath's like, hey, let's open the lager wine.
Oh, no, those are dirty.
Jack
Underneath
Sabby.
the,
I'm like, what's the percentage?
Yeah.
I had 14.
You're 14.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, let's go. Let's go hard to go home, kids.
Is that what he said? That's when
Some of us have problems.
Then that's when you whip out a card. That should be.
That's
like,
when, yeah, you
just
just take the card
responses
out.
all have
Michael
to be cards.
Jackson pissing in a pool of little children or something like that. What's that
True.
card?
It's one of those.
Yeah.
It's way worse than that.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'll remember it.
Yeah. There's something like
He
that.
memorized some of them.
Ejaculating into a pool of children's tears.
Right. Yes.
That is the card. That is correct. By the way, for
That's
those
not when you forget.
No, we are not sponsored by Cards Against Humanity, but go to cardsagainsthumanity.com to get what we're talking about tonight. It'd be fantastic.
Eating a hard-boiled egg out of my husband's asshole.
Yes, that makes sense. It's perfectly
I've never fit that one.
Like I said, we've been
to
wanting to do a show here for quite some time, and we had to go through with it. You know, we were kind of even negotiating today. Are we doing it? Are we not? People dropping out, but like, you know, in the end, let's just go and get hammered, and if nothing else, we'll do a show.
There you go.
And I slimmed down actually the thing because we're gonna have like a huge table, 5 mics, lots of people on, you know. But it ended up being, you know, just our normal setup at the end. And actually, a slimmed down version is the exact version that we usually go on the road with. But
on the road
again, my question to you is this: what? Because we haven't really had you on since we last saw you live at Heckscher, right? You haven't been on our show
not at
since
all.
then, so it's been a while. How has
The world is upside down
Oh
now.
my God!
Oh,
Jeez, and that's one way of explaining
Like
it.
Stranger Things.
It is.
Except
The
the
upside down
Demogorgons
world.
would be like the Demogorgons are coming
be
in
good.
like
We would
or
hope.
November.
I would want that instead.
November is Demogorgon.
That wouldn't be
month.
too bad.
Yeah. Demogorgon? Sure.
Steve, right before we walked in here, said, you know, he was sitting outside for a little bit, and you saw a lot of people coming in and getting stuff to go and going out. Your shop has done extremely well even through this. Give us like the recipe. What has really worked for you over this last few months of the most hardest times? What are you doing? Is that your beer? No, this is my beer. Whose beer? I don't know. Leave it there. Don't
Your
drink
beer.
out of it. COVID.
Might be Aaron's.
How have you adapted to the new kind of precedents that we're in right now?
I think just like I'm dying.
Don't get choked up now.
I think just like any of the
Is that
businesses that have stayed open through this, you had to just transition from customers coming in versus it to online sales.
Yeah.
So put everything online, and it was all delivery or curbside pickup, and that was it. That was the only thing that kept us going.
Now, one of the things I really appreciate, and we've talked about this in prior shows, you actually have been taking the trips to get the beer, to get it here so people can enjoy stuff that they won't normally travel to. You're the one that's getting behind the wheel early morning and getting up there and bringing it back and putting it out there for people. Like we had our artisanal on, and he actually brought it down.
Yeah,
that
they
time.
brought it down.
But that was one of the few moments where people are bringing you stuff. Alewife, like another one we had on recently.
Correct.
Great
guys.
Pat's
Awesome.
Patrick comes through and hands it out.
It's really
But
nice.
a lot of the other stuff you're going to get yourself.
Yes, we do Thursday beer runs. Today was
Thursday
the first first Thursday in I don't even know weeks that we didn't go.
Really?
Yeah.
If you had to go, where would you end up?
I don't
Where
know.
are you going next week?
Next week. Well, we put a vote out a lot of the time.
Really?
So
Yes.
I throw out either an email to our members or I'll throw it on Instagram and just say where should
to?
the next.
What's the
drive be?
dumbest suggestion you've gotten so far for where to go?
Barrage.
Yeah. I
Get some of that barrage.
Felt that coming.
Nerd Girl.
Have you ever heard of Yada Yada
Get it.
Yada? It's an
Get it.
amazing beer. You should really get some.
You should get some of that. What's the matter with you?
I have one in my fridge. You can have that one.
Facebook Live, me and you.
There you go.
Doing it.
There's not
your
the brewery
answer.
that he's. But what would you think? What do you?
I
mean,
haven't had any dumb requests.
Really?
I don't know.
No one said like
Not
go
that
to
I can
San
think of.
Diego and bring back beer or anything. Yeah.
No, yeah. People have said like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yes, they've said.
Hey, can you go to Chicago? And
Yeah,
I thought
Alaska
you were gonna
Brewing
be like
Company is
some
really
kind
doing
of-
well lately. They're doing some great stuff.
Anheuser-Busch or something. Nobody said that.
You gotta get that rare
What
Budweiser
about Blue
24.
Moon? Got any Blue Moon?
Jesus Christ!
We still get that.
Throw,
people do
literally,
come in
we can
here
use
and
that to
ask.
throw at the train in the backyard if you
Yes.
want to. Jesus. The whole concept of what you're pulling together, though, and now that you're kind of open and obviously allowing people in the shop, out of the shop, great outside area. How in the winter months are you going to adapt to this? Are you looking to get what everyone's scrambling for, the heaters, the overhang? Like, what do you think the next few months is going to bring?
I know a lot of people made suggestions about getting like those bubbles outside on the lawn. They just
I
look
saw
like
those.
Yeah, they look
Who
like
had
giant
that?
petri dishes.
Garden Social?
No.
Beer tour? No. What was the? It's in It's like one of those beer gardens.
Oh,
in
yes.
Nassau County. They just promoted
Water
it.
Zooey.
Water what?
I think Water Zooey has it.
Water Zooey. That's it. And yeah, it's like a 2-person like tent, right?
And
It's like a bubble.
It's see
heated,
through
it's
and
yeah. Pretty cool idea.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Looking into outside heaters right now. That's the game plan. Spoke with the fire marshal yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So
Fire Marshal Bill.
yes, very important person. You need to speak with.
All
the
right,
fire
tell you.
marshal.
Are they now? What are the regulations? Are they saying like a certain footage away from the front of the shop? Are they saying you can't have umbrellas or overhangs to contain? Like what are the stipulations on that?
Yeah,
How many fire eaters can you have with the outdoor heaters?
Yeah, really.
Basically, no tents. Can't have any heaters inside tents.
Oh,
and then
I wanted to set
anything-
ablaze everything around us.
no overhangs at least within 5 feet. I think
Okay.
it is. Yeah, pretty standard.
Yeah.
Don't light things on fire.
Yeah. Don't be a dick. That's pretty much it. Hey, you want some Dogtooth Violet?
I
Or are you
got
still
some
drinking that? All right.
Doodle.
Which one? Oh, is that the Snickerdoodle? I mean, that's got to be a plan because the capacity inside is so low that it just won't sustain the business. So you're going to keep the to-go sales. You're going to keep still have curbside and
That's
delivery.
I think that the curbside pickup and the online sales are going to continue to.
I saw
Now-
Ryan leaving today before when we got here on
Yeah,
a
he took
delivery.
the last one.
Yeah.
Are you
But that's-
still
cut
doing
off at
the
7:30.
Are you still doing
Yeah.
the online where like people order it in advance, and then you guys actually go up and pick the beer up?
Oh, like the pre-sales?
Yeah,
we
yeah.
haven't done a pre-sale in a little bit, but
Because I kind of like that.
Yeah, the pre-sales were awesome.
Which one do you want?
I need to get myself a glass.
We got you one.
Take this glass. You pick.
Oh,
That's a freshie.
this one.
That's a
glass.
freshie.
yeah. Oh no, a Snickerdoodle.
Yes, take something nuts up here.
That's dead.
Anthony Graziadei, host of the Limo Talk podcast on GovsRadio.com.
Enjoy that, Grass.
He will be on a
Vote
little
for
later
him.
tonight. That's the wrong
On the
one.
best of Long Island.
Yes, we will talk
It's
about that
the
when he
Steve
comes on.
Squared show.
Oh no! Oh no! That looks like our beer. Hold that up. Hold that up to the camera. That actually
Except-
looks just like our beer.
More heavily carbonated.
Yes.
I was expecting.
Right, Joe?
I was
Can you-
Where's Aaron from Dubco? I was expecting perfection.
Yeah. Well,
Perfection.
unfortunately, we had very little to do with it in the end, and that was the point.
Let's do it again. Here we go.
No, well, not now, and we're definitely not going up to Boston again. No offense to them, but offense to them.
This tastes like a cream ale. This doesn't taste like a barley wine.
Bro,
It sneaks
right?
up on you, right?
That's really good.
It is.
Not that.
Oh, Hazel.
That is the Hazel.
Oh, hazies. So that's the future for the shop. Looking at
Yes, continue to push
focus
online
on that.
sales.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's the way that beer and just sales particular are
Right.
going online. I mean,
What's good to see
Curbside
too
pickup
is
for everything.
yeah, or just deliveries.
you have a lot more beer on the shelves. I remember coming in here a couple of months ago, and there was very few because
you're probably selling out.
Yeah,
and you were
all people could do was just pull up, and you brought it out to them, and that was it. So
you came on a delivery week too, so we got a lot of stuff that came in.
But you do. You have a ton more selection and an awesome selection at that.
Yeah.
Between one of my new favorites, District 96. I mean that
fucking pale ale was
amazing. Not Coat of Arms because that's the Oktoberfest. But what was it? Silent Majority.
Was that it?
Yep, Silent Majority.
Okay. It was whatever it was.
One of the better pale ales I've ever had.
Terrific.
Yep. And they're doing great stuff, so I'm sure someone probably mentioned that. Not a far ride either. Not too bad, about an hour and 20, something like that.
Yeah, an hour and a half.
It's not bad. In New City, New York.
Great little spot, too.
Yeah.
Love it inside there.
We ate in the burger place out back, and great food, and the beer was excellent. Like I said, I think I had Silent Majority, and then I brought a 4-pack of that and the Oktoberfest back. Shared it with these two, and we all had a similar thing. Oktoberfest was solid, but
not bad. Nothing to write home about.
Right,
but
pale
the pale
ale
was
out.
amazeballs. It was great.
Yeah. I like a good pale. When you get a good, like Greenport makes a really good pale. The naturally juiced, when it comes out, the Yankees and Mets logos on it. That one's really good. Yeah, it's a very juicy pale, but it's good. This one was a little drier, but yet delicious nonetheless.
So getting back to normal, when are you guys going to get back inside the
well,
studio?
that's the thing. So Graz doesn't really want me to talk about it that much, but the studio is at GovsRadio.com in Levittown, Govs Comedy Club. It's starting to come together. We are in final stages of building the studio and getting it done. It is a much bigger space.
Wait, what happened to the old studio?
No, it's still there.
Oh.
We knocked down the wall.
Oh, really?
And now it's one big thing.
Awesome.
All the gear and everything's
It was
built.
a disappointing birthday party.
We do a Facebook Live, you and I.
Yes. But we're on the air.
I don't give a fuck if you're on the air.
Yes, you do.
By the way, it's
Go
been how
ahead.
long?
Shit.
Hi, it's Anthony from Limo.
And
Talk.
that's our show. Good night, folks.
Here we go. Close up. So let's go. Let's get this a little straight. Let's go in a little fucking high gear right now.
Okay,
First
high
of
gear.
all,
Fucking the weatherman live on TV.
Yeah, this is all edited out
when was
right
the
now.
last time I was on? Is this being edited?
No, you're going to come on and we'll talk about that whole history.
Well,
Is it
yeah,
being
no,
edited
it's
right now?
Yes.
when you're on, it's going to be edited, so that we don't
So
the
now
FCC
nobody
doesn't
knows
come
I'm on
after.
right now.
Yeah.
So you're gonna cut me basically. What you're saying.
No.
You know
We'll
what?
leave you in
I've
for
had enough of you already.
5 or 10 seconds.
Well,
It'll be
you
fine.
fucking
Erin
miserable
usually
mark.
carries 2
Oh,
knives.
God,
So if he
I
wants to
know.
get cut,
Yeah.
Kaminsky,
It's about time someone
Kaminsky,
said
you're
it.
the Ray guy of podcasts. You
The
punted
Ray?
me- you
I don't
punted
even
me
know what that
so
means.
far
I do
into
like.
the fucking-
You know, that's courtesy of Nicky Nux right here. The Norm.
the
Norm. His
Norm.
company does those. Your old company, sorry.
And he's the Meadworks guy, isn't it?
Yes, it's Joe from WA Meadworks.
I love Joe. I love Joe.
This is what you
Joe,
get with that.
Joe is just. Wait a minute. I met him a bunch of times, but
Yeah.
he's just like a nice person.
Yes.
Mark's a nice
guy.
Yes.
Mark's a nice person.
Yes.
Nicky Nux is a nice. Hello.
He called
I see this coming. He's going to tell us we're pieces of shit.
No, I'm not.
Watch
Because
this.
you're not the talent, and
What?
Pete is the talent.
Right, that's true.
Hashtag Pete is the talent. Shut up,
Aw,
Dawn.
what's
going on
Nobody likes you.
Actually,
Everybody
her.
loves Hazel.
Yeah.
might like her more than they like you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I mean,
We'll take a vote. We'll do an online Facebook poll.
Yeah.
Take pictures of both. And
not any dog, really.
And her podcast wins the Best of Long Island.
That is true every single time.
Listen, Ray Guy, I've had enough of you.
Who is Ray Guy?
Ray Guy.
Joe,
was
does her
a punter
Instagram
for
account have more
LA.
followers than us
He used
already?
to be able to punt at 70 yards.
70
so
yards.
The way I look at it is when
He's
I
the
was having
punter?
a problem with the other place,
Yeah.
and then Steve was in the next week, he's like, Ray Guy, he just punted me.
I
was like,
gotcha.
all right, Graz, we'll get rid of you.
No, you got rid of
I'm on the
yourself.
3-yard
We'll, we'll discuss it later.
You got rid of yourself.
You got rid of
Let me talk to you.
yourself.
Hopscotch in, where are we?
Deer Park.
Deer Park. What's the address?
I like Mark really seems
848.
uncomfortable right
We're
now.
Long Island Avenue.
Mark knows Graz very, very well,
Mark is
but
like,
yet
I'm
this
getting
is what he
molested.
did. Yeah. This is
Mark's
not
like
going on.
Pac-Man, uncontrollably guzzling cum.
I want to come here and hang out. This place is the place.
That worked out well.
That was perfect Cards Against Humanity right there.
I want to
That was
wrap
a
up this
perfect
segment
poll.
with Mark. Mark, give us some big plugs here for
Yes.
the shop. What do we got coming up? Any events, anything else going on? People can contact. How do they find the shop itself?
Well,
me right on the
actually,
spot.
right now they got that German combo. If you saw the Instagram post,
Yeah.
God damn it,
Ryan with authority slamming the 1 liter.
The 1 liter of beer going all over.
All over.
2 pretzel buns.
I love pretzel buns. That's why I went to Wendy's and got
That
the
Weissfein Fest
beer
beer.
pretzel
Yes.
cheese puff.
Fucking delicious,
I
by the
just
way.
love pretzel
It's
buns.
a classic.
So give us the big
beer in
plug.
America.
What do we got here? We know where we are because we're here. We got here today. But you tell everyone that's not here today how the fuck they can get here.
Well, Hopscotch Bottle Shop. We're here in Deer Park. You can find us on Instagram at HopscotchNY, and as well as just typing in hopscotch in Google. I'm sure it'll pop up.
Greatest bottle company in the fucking world.
Bottle company.
Worst, I'm the worst.
He's the best. He's the best announcer in the world.
Yes.
We give it. You know you should do announcements for like The Price is Right.
Listen.
Oh no! What are you gonna say?
Hopscotch is the one and only bottle company.
Can you do me an announcement and just read that card word for word verbatim? And that's your announcement for the evening.
Michael O'Toole has a bleached asshole.
And there it is. This is the Wort with Mike, Pete, and Steve. GovsRadio.com. Mark, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
We'll be
Thanks for
right back
hosting us.
after
Thank you, brother.
these messages.
This is Ghost Radio, and you're getting drunk with Mike and Pete on the Wort.
This is the Wort with Mike, Pete, and Steve. GovsRadio.com. We are live here at Hopscotch Bottle Shop in Deer Park, right there on Long Island Avenue. Check them out, Hopscotch Bottle Shop, or Google search Hopscotch Bottle Shop, and you'll find them. Get your beer to go. Get your shit out of this place because, man, they got a great selection of beer right here on the shelves for you. It's fun to just come peruse. It's like a museum of beer.
But on top of
My
it,
bright pink fuckhole.
as I was thinking,
go to cardsagainsthumanity.com.
That's got to be a new. This is a new segment.
Your wonderful. You got to carry these
we need
around.
to buy this, and you need to give.
That's
it
all. That's
every
your
show.
contribution in every show.
This is breathing new life into the show.
Yeah, I love
in the
it.
worst way possible.
Joining us here at the table is Erin O'Flaherty. Hello. And
you cannot make a more Irish sounding name if you try.
I think Sean McGinnis is probably.
that's a good one.
That's maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. Or Seamus O'Toole.
Well,
there you go.
Which is pretty close.
Or patio furniture.
Which, by the way,
That was a dad
the
joke.
people that did my deck
was a
is
fucking
Patty
dad.
O'Deck.
Oh, God.
And they suck. Anyway, we are certainly not
They're not a
sponsored by them. No. Nope.
And they will not be.
Do you want to hear why? 2 reasons. Because I don't give a fuck. Number one, they took a skill saw to my dining room floor and then tried to hide it and then told me they didn't want to tell any of the women folk.
The women folk.
I wouldn't either.
And they hit it, and I pushed it off. I pushed my credenza off of it, and I said, "What's that?" And they go, "Oh yeah, we were gonna fix that. We just don't want we just don't want to upset the women folk." I go, how about me?
I don't want to
saw
upset
it happen.
Christina either.
You dick.
And you know what they said? Oh, so you're a woman.
Then the other
too.
one was they put in my sliding French
Don't be a little
doors.
bitch.
Yeah, they put in my sliding front doors, and they put the screen door in upside down, and drilled a hole into the siding to do the lock, and then they realized it's upside down and it won't slide out. So then they had to flip it, and that was a permanent hole. Then they tried to put the locking door on. And they drilled new holes in a prefab door lock to try to make the door lock work. And I
so
stopped
definitely
them.
use these guys.
So use them. They're
5
great.
gold stars.
Five
gold
You're going to
stars.
get 3 thumbs up on Yelp.
Yep. Angela's list. 1,000%.
Patio deck. I'll be honest. The deck they built is amazing. The deck they built is amazing. The minute they touched my house, they fucked up the world.
You should have known by the name Patio Deck.
Patio deck. I know. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. So the Wort with Mike and Pete, GovsRadio.com, live at Hopscotch again. And sorry, Mike, Pete, and Steve. I've been good lately.
You have. You have.
It's starting to become the fact that we have alcohol in us, and I start to slip a little bit. Erin, you are currently working at Dubco, Destination Unknown Brewing Company in Bayshore.
I heard that somewhere.
That's it. That's not fake news as of this moment.
It's Instagram official.
Tell us how's it going. I know it's a new position for you. Wow. So you used to work with Steve. And spent many late night drunk as shit with Steve. We'll get to those stories in a moment. But how's the new position going?
It's going very well, and I love being in the craft beer community, and I am so thankful for being with Barrage beforehand because it gave me a sense of what beer should be. And
Good. It should be good.
It should be good.
Unlike the beer that we
there we go.
had
Every segment we're gonna have to talk about.
It should be 1,000% good.
Yes.
And like not terrible or oxidized or anything. So, but he showed me what real crafted beer should be with real ingredients and real love. And I've taken that with me to the next position, which I feel Dubco definitely has, is the love for the beer and the love for the ingredients and making things that are slightly out of the box but still applicable to everybody and palatable to everybody.
And like I said, one of the things that I really loved about some of their more recent releases is that he is pushing the envelope. That black IPA.
Hazel says yes, this is true.
Yeah.
This is true, yes. She's such a good girl. I love puppy pie. That's one of my favorite things.
My wife yelled
That's
at
my
me.
little baby. Also.
She's so cute. But yeah, I mean, they've pushed the envelope. That what was the bottle release that you went to and you got me like 270 days, and it had like the
it was
170 days.
170 days. So I was close with 270.
Is that a farmhouse?
I actually, that was before when I came on,
Right.
so I've seen it on the list, but I actually have never tasted it.
God, I want to say
it
it's
was
a
delicious.
wet
That
hop
was-
saison.
Yeah, it was close, and it had
That-
cherries.
Was it,
was
a September release? That makes
Oh
sense. then.
no, that was the
the
170
barrel
days
aged
later.
on
That's right.
on cherries, and it was.
I bought it for
quite
the label
delicious.
art
Wait,
alone
where's
because it was
Joe?
like the 28
Joe would know.
days
Because you were
later.
that basic.
I was that basic
Got it.
that day.
Got it.
Guilty.
That
Like-
is true.
Totally guilty.
But I mean, some of the stuff that Chris and the guys have been putting out, unbelievable. Are they bringing you in on some of the brewing process? Are you seeing some of the background and what's going on?
Yes.
Seeing a lot more, now that you know more from Steve, and you were he took you to school a little bit over the years you were there.
He did.
What are you noticing about Dubco that really stands out?
I think their commitment to quality, and actually the same way that Steve was, and that's part of what I thrive on, is knowing that everything that I'm putting out is of quality, and that somebody cared enough to make it that level of quality.
Yeah. And you have direct customer relationship, being back there. What is like the number one beer that people request or want? Is there something that's not on tap that they are like, I wish it was there? What's like the true like haymaker that they throw out there?
So that's so different for every person that you talk to because of their palate. So some of the milkshake, like heavy fruit forward, like milkshake IPAs, people are going to request because they like that.
That strawberry milkshake IPA was a big hit. People love that one.
People love that one. They just did the mango milkshake, which I'm a huge fan of mango. So that to me was huge. Like I love that. Like I love mango smoothies, and therefore I love the taste of that fruit forward IPA.
Yes.
But it's not an IPA lover's IPA because it's not that you don't have the hops, you don't have the bitter, you have that fruit forward. So it's like this really interesting dynamic about like what people are actually looking for. And that's why when people come into the tasting room, one of the first questions you're going to want to ask is, well, what do you usually drink and what do you usually like? Because you can kind of determine what they're going to drink based on what they tell you they're going to like. And if you tell me a Blue Moon, I know where to direct you. And if you tell me, like,
You tell them
Out
get
of the
fuck
door.
out.
Right. Yeah.
Tell them to go
out the
fuck
door.
if you,
themselves.
Get the fuck out.
the
like
amount of
Bud
times
Heavy.
I've told people, like, oh, you want a Bud Light? Go scoop
that me or
water
is that
out
you
of our
guys?
toilet and have a
I
good
got it.
time. Like,
That's
There we
what
go.
it is. I didn't know if you guys were losing it in your right
Yeah,
ear
we
like
are.
I was.
Yeah.
All right, good. That's why I'm sitting here going, what the fuck? I can't hear anything. Sorry, again. But you're right. I mean, everyone's palates are a little different. Everyone kind of wants, like, for instance, I loved, it was 730 days later. It was a Flanders-style red ale brewed on cherries in Pinot Noir barrels for 2 years. I mean, that's crazy.
I don't know how you say no to that, bud.
right?
And
You
we
don't.
did.
The answer is you don't.
I didn't.
Yeah.
It was that and a whole bunch
So
of
that
nightmare.
means you were consenting. That's so nice to know.
It's good you're a consenting adult. That's good.
He's easy like that. He's easy like that.
Pull a card.
Yeah, but he should. He's missing out on the points here.
God, I know.
Yeah, and it is.
Daddy issues.
Yeah, it's true.
Of course.
Very
I am
true.
a
I mean-
fucking pro on
Yes.
this.
Guilt-
Can I
guilty.
say that? I'm sorry. Was I like? Are you gonna bleep that later? I don't even.
Oh,
know.
no, that's
Your dad
fine.
doesn't listen to the show, does he, Pete? No. Good. All right.
He doesn't care.
I'm a fucking pro on daddy issues.
Like anything else from my childhood, uninterested.
Yeah. You guys, obviously, Dubco has done some huge pivot points I know that they did delivery. I've had a delivery from them early on in COVID. They went to curbside pickup. I've done that a couple times now. And so now that the breweries are all open and capacity is limited, but outside is encouraged, how's the vibe at the brewery?
I can't say that we could do anything better. Like, all right, we have 3 full bays of outside, accessibility, and we, from what I understand, have been doing better in the tasting room than we ever have.
Really? Wow.
Which is
awesome.
crazy.
Yeah. One of the things I was disappointed to miss again this year. How was Dubtoberfest?
So it was a different setup than we're used to.
Obviously.
Because we didn't have the other breweries around and there wasn't that communal sense. But everybody was very good about sitting down, having their meal, having their flight. And then if they ordered extra beers, they did. And everybody seemed to have a really good time and everybody obeyed the rules, which was most important.
Yeah.
Because obviously we know the SLA is out and looking
Right.
at
If they don't obey the rules.
No, we could.
Fucks it for
everybody literally could lose their jobs overnight again. So,
I remember last year, actually, the Farmingdale Fall Beer Fest was the same day as Dubtoberfest, and we missed out on it. So we got late invitation, and then late because we already agreed to this, and then also I think Punktoberfest was that same weekend at Great South Bay. It was a crazy weekend. It actually is disappointing that. That this year we don't get those like huge, awesome events that we all love. The fall is such a great time on Long Island for all those great beer fests.
That goddamn Cast Festival at Blue Point, man.
It's just so disappointing.
is it not happening in November? We don't know yet.
Yeah, I don't think so.
We don't know.
From I don't know, the little birdies that we all know.
I mean, you're going to be brewing there in a few months.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be the head brewer.
Oh yeah. Oh.
How come we don't hear about
We all
this?
heard that, right?
Yes, I'm the head brewer coming up. So
You would
have been told. From what I've been told.
Neither of us know like 25 people there.
Yeah,
Like, we would have been informed.
$2.2 million contract for only a 1-year deal. Wow, you're doing better than some MLB players. That's crazy.
I do what I do. Pull a card.
Farting and walking away.
Yes,
and that's what I'm going to do
with the contract.
That's what I'm going to do, brother.
That's how we do it.
Walk in there, you fart, and I'm out.
Aaron, give us a big plug about Dubco. Give us the location where people can find it, how people can order online, all the stuff that you need to know to get your Dubco beer today or
Cool.
tomorrow.
Wasn't totally prepared for this, but
Well,
yeah.
you know it. And now you on the spot.
You can definitely you can order online with bento box with them.
Really?
Yes.
What's in that?
What's in the bento
Bento
box?
box, yeah.
Man meat.
Nice card. Nice card.
Like as said on the card.
Well done.
You're getting the hang of this, Peter.
I have meat candy in my card.
Oh.
So yes, in the bento box will be man meat.
And what was even better, she gave me her
Man meat.
candy,
That's
her
true.
meat candy earlier.
That's true.
And I am fucking so happy.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So go on.
So they have 1 South Chicago Avenue in Bayshore.
Yes.
And their tasting room is open Wednesday through Sunday. And their beers are fucking amazing. So
Yes,
Amen.
they are.
We can all attest to that.
Yep.
Aaron, appreciate you being on the show. Thanks for coming down and hanging with us tonight.
thank you so much.
No problem. This is the
Big
one with
E.
Mike, Pete, and Steve. GovsRadio.com, live here at Hopscotch in Deer Park. We'll be right back after this.
Govs Radio. You're listening to The Wort on Govs Radio.
Hey, moron, it's pronounced the Wort.
What the hell is a wort?
It's pronounced the Wort.
What is it? The wort? Yeah, okay, I'll do that again. This is The Wort on Govs Radio.
It is the Wort. Not warts, not forts, not short. The Wort.
I'm sorry, I just don't know what that means. When do you guys start drinking?
Who says we haven't been drinking?
Where's mine? If I say it correctly this time, can I have a drink?
We'll think about it.
You're listening to The Wort on Govs Radio.
This is the one where Mike, Pete, and Steve, and apparently now Graz, GovsRadio.com.
Ow.
We are live here.
And he's back.
And he's back.
And he's back.
The
My
word
cheating
for-
son of a bitch husband.
The word for today is sack.
Every time we got to take a drink.
Bro,
we are live
those
here at
cards are
Hopscotch
fucking
Bottle Shop in Deer Park. Come by, swing by anytime after this show since we are here relatively late. We are sitting now down here at the table with one of our own GovsRadio.com hosts, Anthony Graziday of Limo Talk, after a 3-month hiatus from our show.
Suspension.
It's been
Double
so
secret
long.
probation.
It
Double
fucking
secret
blows.
He
It
was not
blows.
happy about it.
But what's the most important thing right now? Vote for Graz and Limo Talk.
Steve Squared Show?
No. They're not nominated.
Nope, they're not nominated.
I want to punch you right now. Pete.
No, listen, I like this.
Best
Steve
of
Squared
Long
show.
Island.
That's
Get
how
in
it
line, buddy.
Yes, go to Best of Long Island. Bethpage Federal Credit Union runs that every year.
Yep.
And Anthony Graziadei's show, Limo Talk, was nominated as Best Podcast on Long Island.
Who nominated you?
I don't know.
We don't know.
I asked my wife. She said no.
Read the
I
card.
asked Greg DiFilippo. He said no. I was like, you know what?
Somebody did.
actually nominated me, and then somebody else.
Someone randomly did do the thing.
William
Just-
Shatner?
You know what? I'll
just,
take it.
Just so you know, Barrage was also nominated.
No, it wasn't.
Not even.
No, it's not on there. Get out of here. Do I have to check it?
Wait, this
can.
year?
Get the fuck out of here.
This year.
Steve Perminski. Steve
This-
Perminski.
well,
Now I
yeah.
have to log on and
I'm
vote.
doing it now.
Wait, hold on.
If any other brewery wins that award, it is a fucking travesty.
Travesty.
Is the most craziest shit that people will do.
That's ridiculous.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
now-
somebody texted me the other day to go like,
How many
by the
times
way,
a day can I
but
vote?
You can vote several times a day.
Yeah,
right,
you,
Graz?
no, you could do
Oh,
it once
dude,
a day. Once
let
a
me
day
tell
from an
you,
email
once a
address.
day until
Once the email, right?
Yes,
Until
once an
December
email.
15th. And you know what, Steve Perminski, you are the Ray guy.
What is it? Bar
You are the Ray guy of fucking
Bars and nightlife?
podcasts.
Is that what
Yes,
it's under?
yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm looking it up now because this is crazy.
It's in
By the
there.
way, Hop Trine is on there too.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I
Just go to
For
the
best bar.
Listen, go to the podcast section. Look at Limo Talk of Graz.
It'll be
O'Toole's been with me for
breweries
5 years. We're gonna have a 5
I would
year
assume
anniversary.
food and drink, right?
Pete, I'm talking. Please don't talk.
No one gives a-
Hashtag
no
Pete
one cares.
Hashtag Pete's the talent.
Get the fuck out of here. It's on there. All right. So here's the nominees for Best Craft Beer Brewery. It's 1940s Brewing Company, 27A.
Charlie, my father.
Yes. Barrage.
Yes. Been
Barrier.
out of business for like 9
No,
months.
but technically this is for this past year, right?
Yes.
And
so
you were technically in service in 2020.
until January 11th.
Right. So you technically made the cut. Black Forest, who hasn't brewed beer in God knows how long. Blind Bat, Destin Dubco, of course.
Yep.
Garvey's Point, Great South Bay, Jamesport, Montauk, Oyster Bay, Po' Boy, Sand City, and Brewers Collective, all of which have been nominated for Craft Beer Brewery.
Joey just had a problem with Montauk.
Yeah. No. That's
no,
crazy.
what? I mean, they're a local, very popular.
What's happened to you? You become this politically correct IPA
Joe,
guy.
why isn't WA Meadworks have its own like meadery section? Because you're the only one. Good point.
Then you get that poster.
Immediately.
Then you get the women. Then you get the power.
Just so you know, and Graz, I know you don't give a fuck.
What?
But when you do win, they don't give you that banner for free. You go,
Yeah,
hey,
you pay for
$250.
Steve,
Not
I gotta
even
tell you
joking.
something right now. I know
He'll like that.
It's
He'll
gonna cost
hang
me-
that shit
It's
up
gonna
in a
cost me
heartbeat. He'll wear like a-
$1,000. I know it's
You're
gonna
gonna
cost
put it
me
in the back
$1,000.
fence by
I'm gonna put
Governors.
it by the back fence
Nice.
of Governors
Nice.
on top of Knock 'em Dead, the
No!
word, domestic disturbance, and fucking
it's not
no
that big of a
rhyme, no
banner.
reason.
It's not that big of a banner.
Oh my
You
god!
can't
I'll
get the
make
big
it
one.
that
No
big.
way.
You can't get the big
you
one.
pay for the big one.
You could actually put it on that.
Dude, there's
fucking
no way.
sandwich
Like,
place
I don't
and-
even need to know
The cow
what
store
other
next door.
breweries are on this fucking list.
Yeah.
That Barrage is on. Like, again, the beer is amazing.
Yeah.
You're a hell of a guy.
Yeah.
You're not open anymore. There's no other reason
Not to vote for him.
Like,
You know, Perminski, we should vote
How-
for you right now. Go to
I am voting for
I
him
can kick the 70-yard field goal.
oh Ray
'cause I'm
Guy, the Ray Guy of beer, the IPA man.
Can I vote with like 3 different email addresses?
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
I
you're
didn't
allowed
know
to.
that, Perminski. I'll vote for you.
Yeah, do it.
So you know what, Steve? For the next 2 months,
We'll
that's all we're going to talk
co-vote.
about.
Yeah.
We'll co-vote every night.
And guess
Limo
what?
Talk on Thursdays.
Yep. And I will get all my buddies
that all right?
to
To vote for
vote
Limo Talk.
for Limo Talk. Definitely.
Listen, I don't care about Limo
So maybe
Talk.
that's
I'm
how
more about
Grindhouse works. Maybe
Dude,
they form
let
like
me
a
tell you-
coalition.
Let me
and
tell
they're
you
able to
something
do the
right now.
Grindhouse shit.
If
Yeah.
we do it right, we win. We're the best show
Let me tell
on
you
there.
something.
Let me tell you something.
We are the best show on there. You are phenomenal what you do.
As your producer and slash board op for virtual shows, the shows lately have been fucking awesome.
Thank you.
Have been fucking awesome.
Thank you.
We've had some great guests. We had the sports guy from News 12.
Yep.
Those guys were awesome. You've had some. What was the one I missed?
I had Jim Layeritz.
Jim Layeritz.
I had Pete Coriel.
Pete Coriel.
You know who's coming back now? You know who's coming back? Shot in the beer. Shot in the beer.
Oh, get out of here.
He's coming back
Shake
November.
it up, shake it up,
shake
shake
it
it
up,
up, shake it up.
Hey, shake it up. It's Pharrell.
Fucking Pharrell. I love
Pharrell's
Pharrell.
coming back, and he said he's going to hang for about an hour.
Dude, that's awesome. Pharrell's great. You've had. Yeah, he's been.
Oh, dude, his kid's my godchild.
So his.
I used to deal with him and I used to make
new
a run.
marketing director, Greg DiFilippo, has been killing it by. He has nothing. Greg DiFilippo has nothing else to do.
Nothing.
Nothing else to do.
Nothing.
He's trapped in his home in Florida.
He promotes me.
Promote Limo Talk. So he's been getting guests. He's been getting marketing. He's been sharing in Facebook and doing all
He's
stuff.
been going an entire day without masturbating.
Bingo.
Yes, he has.
And that's what's given him laser focus on promoting Limo Talk across social media.
Dude, he's got more ass than you could quite possibly.
Dude.
He's got a girl
Yeah.
that has a mansion in Florida
Yeah.
on the water. She comes, they go to fucking Target, and he gets...
She comes, then he falls asleep.
Yes. I don't want to get him in trouble, but I can tell you
she doesn't
something about the
listen
road
to
and
our
the
show.
head.
Can you explain that? I'm a little slow in the uptake.
You know what? You haven't been nice to me all night, so I'm not talking to you. All of a sudden, you
don't get
become
the
the fucking
answers.
prick of Farmingdale.
Oh, all of a sudden?
Oh,
All
of a
God.
sudden.
You had a kid now.
You
and
know
you're-
what? You should be happy because
God,
that's
I
what
am
you've been working for your entire life.
He's happy.
And you finally
True
achieved
story.
He's
it.
achieved the Prince
Yeah,
of
I'm sorry.
Farmingdale.
Do you
It's
want
the
me to leave
precipice.
for another 6 months? Because I will.
It's not like the Prince of fucking, somewhere. He's
Persia.
the prick. He's the prick
The
of
prick of Farmingdale.
Prick of Farmingdale.
Sits on his
Permitsky.
prick throne.
Permitsky, I see him at these pasta nights.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Graz. How
They're
are
not
you?
doing him anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi,
well,
Graz. How are
COVID
you?
killed that.
COVID pasta nights. It's all virtual pasta nights where everyone cooks their own pasta.
Yeah.
And then zooms
I
in
mean-
and with a glass of wine and yells at each other.
Can I give my boy Mark at Hopscotch a plug?
Yeah, good.
Hopscotch
Please do.
over in Deer Park, the greatest bottle company in the world.
Again, with the
Come
bottle company,
hang,
I don't know.
whatever.
I don't know
It's
what it
called
is.
Hopscotch Bottle Company.
Bottle
No,
shop.
Bottle shop.
All right.
But the bottle
I
shop is because
apologize.
yeah.
Hopscotch Bottle Shop.
There we go.
In Deer
That's an
Park
old one.
on
Plug.
Long Island Avenue.
That's an old one.
Mark will serve you in a thong, and he's got great
In a
beer.
thong. He's
I
got
hope
a nice
so.
body, but, I don't,
He's been killing it over the pandemic.
Greatest
Killing
guy
it.
in the world.
He really nicest guy.
Him and Ryan, great
Top-
job
top
here.
notch.
You want
And you know what?
you want delirium? He's got it.
Everybody's
I
been
do like delirium.
You want yabba dabba dabba sabba? He's got it.
I don't.
Everybody's been overlooking the food part.
I know.
And as a fat
We
guy,
were here and we ate, and it was I had the Philly cheesesteak that they sold
I had
out
the
of
French
whatever grilled cheese.
Gruyere.
No, I got a
and-
complaint right now.
Wait. We got to say
No.
that Ryan does an excellent job
Oh, my God.
behind those walls.
But here's the
cooking
deal. I
that
walked
food.
in. Graz is making his return
Yes.
at Hopscotch.
3
There's-
months.
There's not a fucking
4 months?
crumpet. Mark
Crumpet?
doesn't even give me a fucking...
He's not the cook. He's the
the
bartender.
Hey, Mark,
No, he's not going to get.
why
his
do
back.
I not have a crumpet here?
But
I don't
we
even
should
have,
order. We should order.
I
pizza.
don't even have
We
a
should order
fucking
pizza.
pretzel.
Yeah.
I would have.
Yeah,
And then
maybe
it would have
a
been came.
pretzel.
Yeah.
It's actually a pizza place.
Is
It
there
goes
now?
down.
So Steve has been denied pizza twice now in the last few weeks, from some of our ventures.
Yes.
And the only
not
thing
happy.
that we have to fear is
Scientology.
Fear itself.
True.
Scientology.
Can I
Love
tell you
picking
I'm
those
very
cards.
proud of you? I
for
am
what?
so proud of you guys.
For what?
You guys, what you've done for
How
the
many
industry.
times have you hit
and
that
how-
pen today?
I know.
Oh my
You know
God,
what, Stephen?
really? Right?
It's me as well.
Right?
Ray guy of the NFL. Permitsky, Michael O'Toole for the Wort with Mike and Pete and Steve.
Yes.
When do
If
we
you
get,
haven't gotten
when do
down
we
with
get
these guys
to
yet,
why
you're-
Graz hasn't been
you're amazing.
a fixture?
No,
Because
well, we went over it.
I made a racist remark.
No, you
I did.
Wait,
I thought
time
we were
out,
gonna- what
time
do you
out,
mean
time
we
out.
went over it?
Let's
I
go.
thought we were gonna go into
Yeah, well, no. Let's. We don't have to go into detail. No, because we never released why Graz has been absent from the show. But we'll
Because
say
that
this.
show didn't air.
Right, because that show never aired, and you would know why. But the point is,
But the thing,
in the lieu of comedy, of what we try to do, we try to have
Yes.
fun and hang out and whatever, and we all bullshit, and we all talk shit, and we know that that's not what we believe. We're just doing it to have fun and to be, edgy
Bust
or whatever.
balls.
Yeah, but we do all that.
We
And-
were in
and
a pandemic.
Comics do it.
We were in our pandemic.
Wait,
Our
wait, no,
job
but-
was to make
but boys
people
do
laugh.
that, and boys always do that. The problem was when we brought people on that weren't in our circle,
Correct.
and they didn't understand the dynamic,
Correct.
they got offended.
Yes.
And that's what it came from. And the problem with
And
that...
it was a
what
Zoom, too. It
Right,
wasn't
it
in
was-
studio where
right.
we're all sitting here
Not that
talking.
it wasn't offensive.
Listen, Pete.
But hilarious.
But here's the thing.
I'm glad we
Pete, I
all,
thought
we all
so,
agree
too.
with it, too.
I've seen Graz insult people in the studio, and it turned 180, and he had them eat him out of his hand.
Oh, yeah.
But that Zoom...
Hard to do that over Zoom.
Hard to do that. Yeah.
I lost it. You know what,
Man.
Stephen? I will say this. Sometimes you
You
make
had
a
them
mistake.
seething with quiet resentment.
I love you.
That's great.
Fucking Pete. Hashtag Pete's the talent.
And go to cardsagainsthumanity.com for all of Pete's quotes tonight.
You know what? I'm just so proud, Pominski. You guys got you talked to all these top-notch brewers. You had Alewire 2 weeks ago.
Alewire.
Yep.
Alewire.
That's
had
the
them.
dog, right?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
hanging
It's
out.
Hazel
you're
the
hanging
Airwire.
out-
Hazel the Airwire.
Where are we? Deer Park, right?
Yes, we are.
Right.
You're hanging out at Hopscotch,
Yep.
your number one bottle company.
Should we call you an Uber to get you home?
No,
No, Scott's
Al's
Al's
here.
here.
The
Thank
world's
God.
oldest
Where's
intern
Al?
is driving me home.
Which is great. This is,
Al,
it
wait.
is his
Hey, good
name.
Al.
That is his name.
And what? Al Wycott Realty's number one realtor in Farmingdale.
Yes.
Al Celeste.
That's correct.
That's it. That's it.
And he does a great job. And he's being groomed right now. That's the way we talk about it in the business.
After seeing Grandma naked.
That's right. We're grooming him after you've seen Grandma Naked to be the
If only
next
someone had groomed
carrier
Grandma.
of the torch for Limo Talk.
And Erin from Dubco. She's a doll. She's a nice person.
Everyone
And
that came through here.
James was here tonight,
Yep,
right?
yep.
James is very nice to us.
Yep.
And as much as the rest of us don't care,
Yeah.
the Yankees won 5-1.
Yes.
Wow, okay.
The Yankees won 5-1.
2-2,
Exactly.
Game 5, 2
The
days from
Who.
now, right?
Now, I have a problem with you.
The
I
Who.
never got a work crew shirt. You tell me you got me one.
Yes,
and
it's a
I can-
medium.
I
It
can
should
tell
fit
you
fine.
right now, Michael, I love you. You have never given me the work crew shirt.
Okay.
And I would know if you gave it to me.
So we were supposed to
Gave
go
you
to
a
AC Beer
medium.
Festival together, right?
Correct.
It was you, Pete, Steve, myself, Thomas,
Correct.
Nick.
Correct.
It was a big crew rolling heavy in AC Beer Fest.
Fucking Nicky Nux is the man.
Everyone got a shirt.
And just so you know,
Everyone bought a shirt.
if we would have went, that would have been probably
Oh,
one of
the-
the scariest.
It would have been the best.
It would have been
Done
a lot of
Completely
bad.
unwarranted confidence.
Yes.
I know I
It
would
would've
have
been
been on
bad,
the
bro.
fucking craps table with me and you.
Yeah.
Bro, it
At like
would've been
1 in the morning going, here
three
comes
in the morning.
Mirage.
Punching a congressman in the
It
face.
would have been so bad.
Steve, what do you think? If O'Toole takes me back in 6 weeks, we can have a good show. What
No, it wasn't even. If it wasn't for COVID, we would have been there. There would have been no Zoom. There would have been no secret double
I
suspension.
wanted to hang out with him.
super double.
Super double.
See what
suspension.
2020 brought everybody is the lack.
What are we?
of-
What are we
lack of
drinking
grass.
next?
That would be the answer.
Beer.
So, Graz, because we're going to go to our next segment.
Grab something.
Give me
I got
the
so much
big
good
plug
shit,
because I
man.
know you want people to vote for Limo Talk for the best of Long Island. So go ahead, shoot it out there, get us out
Google
there.
Best of Long Island. Go
Yep.
to Arts and Entertainment.
Yes.
Go to podcast. Limo
Yes.
Talk with Graz. We got nominated.
Isn't it like
Just-
when you? I looked it up.
I
when
was like
when-
number 7. There's 18.
Oh, I
there's
thought-
18 podcasts.
I
Best
thought it was
of-
like right there.
Just the
Long
fact
Island
that somebody
Press.com.
nominated us
Yep.
is just cool. Go to Meadworks. That guy is great. Go to Erin over at Dubco. We like her. Go to Limo Talk with Graz. If you could get me on Instagram.
What's the website?
GothamGoGraz.com.
That's it. There you go.
Thank you for having me back.
Buddy, welcome back to the show. We will start to integrate you slowly but surely. People should anticipate your
hold on.
abilities.
30
Hold on,
second
let's stop
clip.
that.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's stop that shit right now. I will come in any fucking time
Well,
I
not
want.
when you don't have the Zoom, but when we
if
get back
it's
in
no
the studio.
Zoom, if you're in the studio,
Yeah.
if I want to walk in, I'm walking in.
You're going to get the casting couch. You do understand that, right?
Oh, that's
Ooh,
okay.
nice.
Yeah.
That's okay. I will.
Bring
I
your
will,
own lubrication.
Hold on.
Yes.
I will. Pete's bringing. Can I just sit here and have Pete pour me drinks?
Not into the glass that you have liquid in.
All right, hold on. I'll
'Cause
get
this is
rid of
a-
this. But if anybody wants to go on Instagram, it's the Wort _ correct?
Jeez.
Separated by underscore.
Does anyone have a bottle
Wort?
of
The
a
Wort, a
corkscrew?
podcast.
Yeah, I have one in the car.
It's
We'll
the
get it.
greatest
Mark's got
beer
one.
show in the world.
In all of the land.
Mark.
Michael
corkscrew.
O'Toole's brilliant.
Thank
Pete's
you.
a bit of a talent. And Steve Pomitsky puts us
The
over
Ray
the edge.
guy.
That's correct. Enjoy your time at Limo Talk.
is
Go check
fucking
out
double
Limo
sealed,
Talk
huh?
on GovsRadio.com or GovsRadio.com. Go to Watch Now and then watch all the old podcasts. Really great stuff. I'll be on there every so often, hanging and chatting and
man,
basically air traffic control
Oh, there it is.
of the show.
Oh, Mark,
Rugby.
Hold
Yeah.
on,
Is it
Mark.
gonna fucking
Mark, you got a
explode on
plug,
me?
No,
Mark?
no,
Anything
you're
I got a
fine.
plug?
All right, let's get at.
Am I being a little bitch?
You've done
Yes.
enough plugs. This is the word with
Stop
Mike,
getting
Pete,
I can
Steve,
do whatever I
GovsRadio.com.
want. What's your problem?
We'll be right back
Right
after
back.
this.
You're listening to Govs Radio, internet radio versus whatever that alien shit is. Whose idea was this anyway? Govs Radio. You're listening to Govs Radio, streaming live 24/7. Visit GovsRadio.com for our show schedule and upcoming studio events.
This is the word with Mike, Pete, and Steve. GovsRadio.com, live here at Hopscotch Bottle Shop in Deer Park,
God, that smells
Long
good.
Island.
I love this place.
We are back here live with our buddy Joe Abruzzo from WA Meadworks in Lindenhurst. Joey! And listen, Joe completely jumped at the offer to help can the beer that we were supposed to release tonight.
The
And
abomination that shall not be
hold on.
named.
He was first
Really, just quick,
eyewitness
Joe,
to the nonsense.
Joe, please. We've been telling everyone how bad this beer was. Joe,
Can
how,
you-
How
can you-
bad was this? On a scale
Don't
of
hold, don't hold
wait.
back.
on a scale of 1 to 10.
Wait, no. Let's back up for a second. So we again we went through the whole process. We brought the kegs up. We had them filled. We brought them back. They sat in a freezer or an ice box, or chiller, until
Over at
we
American
were ready
Beauty
to
in Belmont.
Yes, congrats. Thanks to them for hanging and holding on to the beer for us. And then we brought it to you in literally like 45 minutes out of the box.
If that.
You
Not
helped
even.
us out. You approved to help us put it on tap so we can start canning. Give us your eyewitness from the moment we walked in. Give us the whole timeline to the moment we decided that needs to go in the garbage.
It was an absolute fucking shitstorm from the first second.
Okay.
Joe, how many times did you?
as-
How
as-
many times did you say to me, "I think you should just fucking not do this"?
I tried to talk you guys off the ledge
Well, I was saying-
sooner than
Yeah.
later.
I was
I'm
saying
glad it
so
worked
much
out the way it did. As a,
Oh,
as,
that makes one of us.
as a guy who's drank a lot of beer,
No.
it was fucking. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was an oxidized brown mess.
Thank you.
Overcarbonated disaster. Like I can't.
Nothing worse than overcarbonated oxidized beer
So what do you
that you can't pour.
Because we were
No.
trying to find out, we were trying to hypothesize the whole time on what the hell could have happened. Do you have your own theory on what may have happened along the way?
After discussions, I don't know their process, so I can't really hypothesize anything. It was a brown wheat beer.
Okay. Which is not normal,
That's
right?
not a style.
But it could be.
Maybe it is in Boston. Who knows?
It could be.
I mean, if
brown
you drink
wheat
it
beer.
straight from the Charles River, it might be a brown wheat beer.
The
I mean-
Charles River is one of the cleanest rivers in the United
I
States.
get it. I know. You looked
That's
it
what he
up.
told us before you wanted to jump in the fucker.
Hammered,
Holy shit.
Hammered would
That's-
walk down to the Charles River, and
This is-
Steve's like, all right, let me, I'm going to jump in this. It's cool, right? I'm like, no, it's not fucking cool. I'm not taking you out of the Charles River. Get out of here.
I asked them really nicely, guys, I'll jump in.
Would it be okay?
It would be cool if I jump in. And they were both like, no, and I couldn't figure out why.
There was no
We had to
ladders.
share a car
There's
home.
no way
there
of
was
getting
like
out
a
of it.
little thing down at the end.
Yeah, that's where
I'm
they
a good
get,
swimmer,
That's
bro.
where the duck boats get in and out. That's
No
not
one,
easy.
after eating the amount of barbecue and pretzels and beer, no one is a good swimmer.
and by the way,
He sunk like a stone.
at that point, you had 2 huge bags of bottled beer.
No, I don't know.
Like
So
that
you're going to
wasn't yet.
walk
No,
all
that
the way
wasn't
back
yet. That wasn't
with
yet.
dripping wet with the bottle.
That wasn't yet.
You were
That
holding a
wasn't yet?
pyramid of severed heads.
Ah, yes, I was.
Then that's why you didn't jump in. I
There
get
it
it.
is.
I understand the whole concept now. But you're right. I mean, Joe, what we saw come out of the taps, that's not something that anything could have happened on our end, correct?
No, I don't believe so.
Yeah.
I do not. It wasn't on your end. It wasn't on my end.
Absolutely not.
It was definitely on their end.
So
When it comes out of a keg.
In my professional winemaking experience.
There you
there
go.
you go. But you said
Says the guy in the tie-dye shirt.
Yeah.
All I know is this.
Tie-dye shirt
shout out to
winemaker.
27A Brewing Company, Lindenhurst, New
As,
York.
as much as we're talking
Got
about,
a new sign.
and I
Yeah.
actually,
By the way,
oh,
wait,
no,
Wait.
no! I already talked with him about
Did he?
this.
Are we
He
right?
doesn't know. He doesn't know. They're not put, no, it's done.
So did
I
they?
think.
Did
I don't
they
know.
It's off
shift
kilter.
off the logo, the wording?
I don't know.
It's right-hand
They
justified.
have to put their logo up there on the left.
They
There's
don't,
no.
they don't have to do anything.
Did you
not
ask
know.
Ryan?
No, because I just sort of I found out at the same
It's
time.
right-hand
the
justified,
world
right?
the world found out
Okay.
on Instagram. I found out at the same time.
So it's got to be. I'm serious. They got to be waiting for a logo to appear to the left of that.
I think it's.
No,
it's the
I'm
thing
telling
to
you.
do.
Are we too old to get why
I
that's
listen. Knowing Melissa,
It's
and
young.
knowing-
It's young, old. It's young and like hipster.
No, knowing Melissa, there's no way she didn't want symmetry. She's got that eye.
Yeah, but she likes plants.
porn.
I know. Everyone knows she likes plants. She likes indoor plants
And tentacle porn.
Tentacle porn. That's crazy. Well, allegedly, we'll say allegedly. But it just seems
I kinda
strange.
feel
Anyway.
bad 'cause
But
she
they
seems like a very nice
they're doing so great that when the wood went up, I was excited because it was sitting in there.
It's been a slow process.
It was, but COVID slowed down everything.
I love those guys.
That's
too.
the most diplomatic answer to that.
I love those. If you walk in there and I'm there, they call me Big Bro.
They are very, very nice people.
There are times where they're like, "Hey."
No cynicism there.
Yeah,
No.
Well,
nice people.
I tried to stir a little shit.
Yeah.
Recently because of the shirt, their new like Ouija board. And I'm like, hey man, on Instagram. I'm
Self-pressing, by the way.
I was just like, hey, that's kind of like Ghost's fucking thing, man. And
what'd they say?
And they were like,
but they were there first.
Well,
they were open and established with the Ouija board.
He had
first.
the Ouija board T-shirt.
Yes,
was
it was OG.
OG, like when
they were silk screening in the brewery.
No. Before that, Ryan was a home brewer making the Ouija board T-shirt.
Okay.
It was before. It was well before Ghost.
But I will say this: they don't focus on the same like guitar pick logo.
Exactly.
That's smaller, and his is more pronounced.
And and actually Paul said the same thing to me.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Who cares?
We're two different breweries,
and it
we
looks
do our
different
own
names
shit,
and different everything. Right.
And I was just like,
all right,
just playing devil's
devil's
advocate.
No, you were being a shit stirrer.
Yes, I was.
Yeah. I love shit in this.
Why don't you get Ryan and Paul to fist fight?
I could do that
We'll
now.
We'll sell tickets.
Well,
I
no.
will. On the Wort.
Ryan is a musician. Paul is a musician. Maybe we have a musician off.
Wait, but what did they both play? Did they both play
Ryan
bass?
plays
the skin flute.
Oh
no!
I was gonna say meat whistle, but
same thing. Paul plays bass. I know that.
Paul
Ryan
plays
is a
great
guitarist. Does Ryan play
fucking,
guitar?
I have no idea. This is new. I mean, I know he was in a band.
Yeah, he was in a band.
Paul Comsick plays bass.
Yes.
He plays like a fucking crazy man.
Paulie
Didn't he
fingers.
just like make a fretless bass?
Yes. And he also does a lot of
rebuilt.
like digital Moog audio stuff, like completely patchwork.
Electro
crazy.
Foudus.
Yes, good.
And
term.
that fucking company's unbelievable because they're
eating the last known bison.
Yes, they are. Absolutely,
And that happens.
100%.
That does happen.
So the whole process, though, that we saw, Joe, was, and so we're going to use these as pivot points because it's great to get off the subject. Which is what, Pete? What's the subject?
Slaughtering innocent civilians.
That's true. So
As you
Hopsters, gave us these kegs. They were untouched, correct? Can you attest that they were untouched from the moment we got them to the moment we kegged them?
When we brought them home,
Yeah,
I
directly to.
I brought them to American Beauty.
Mhm.
They went in the
Cold
cooler
box.
with the cap, and
Never touched. We brought them
Never-
to WA Meadworks,
never
capped
touched.
on. We broke the cap at that point at the Meadworks.
I then, before I tap any
cleaned your
keg-
lines.
Yes.
Yes.
I also sanitized.
But it wouldn't
the top
immediately
of the
look
keg
like
for
that.
him.
Even
No.
if you didn't have
No,
clean
gross.
lines.
Nope,
It
nope,
wouldn't
nope,
immediately
nope,
look like
nope,
that. I know
nope,
beer
nope.
enough that if you ran it through dirty lines, it still wouldn't look like
Oxidized beer
You're
takes
freaking me out right
takes
Take time.
a few days.
Yeah. that.
You are freaking me the fuck out right now. You're creepily staring at me with that Card Against Humanity card in your hand,
Yes, I can't.
and you're laughing.
All right. More importantly,
It's killing me.
Joey, how many fucking medals you gonna win in?
Yeah,
the-
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ,
It's been
bro.
a week of medals.
3.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
but that's-
Oh my God, 3.
It's not enough for you. You
Fuck
need to go
me,
like 10 or
3.
11
Well,
in
I'm not-
1 week.
We're apparently not
Well,
that good, so it's fine.
Well, the thing is though,
Are you running out?
Wait.
you won medals in one of the bigger or the biggest.
The biggest.
Yeah,
'Cause
the
that's the main
biggest
ingredient in
the
meat.
meatery fucking competition
In the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
in the
trying
world
to keep a straight face.
and
'cause
say
you-
world.
It's true.
Pete, just do it, Pete.
He did already. He did already.
Are you running out of semen?
He might be. I mean, that might be the secret ingredient into his medal winning.
Yeah.
He's running out of semen.
Now that we got that out of the way.
Oh, God, I'm such a
Running
child.
out of semen.
Now that that's out of the
You've
way,
got some
we
crazy
can
names
move
for
forward.
mead.
But
Why
really-
isn't that one of them?
I don't think you're going to win any medals with
know
that
what?
name. To be
This
honest.
show's really
Rescue Mead will
Yeah.
probably win
Rescue
better
Mead,
than
Extra lactose? Is that what that's for a milky texture?
double the
we go.
lactose.
There we go.
Man lactose.
Man lactose.
No,
Man
but
malt.
seriously, you've really won. You're on a hot streak. We'll put it that way.
It's okay. We
What do you
done
mean it's okay?
We won 2 medals at the biggest mead competition in the world,
Yeah.
and then the
Yeah,
last
that
one
doesn't-
was
Bro,
at
you say
the
it
National
like
Honey
that's what you're
Award.
supposed to fucking do.
Are you submitting your next set of meats to like the best meat on Mars, and then that's going to be bigger than
Actually,
Earth?
you're
No,
right.
he won't be.
About?
No,
Does
he's
it go
like,
directly to
yeah,
Elon
It's fucking Mars. I mean, I don't need that.
They
They're
should
not-
want Jupiter.
They're being sent straight to Uranus.
It's a bigger one on
The
one of
bigger ones.
Yeah,
They're being sent straight to Uranus.
yeah,
Yeah, you
It's
go,
an easy
Bubba.
setup.
No, but I know. When you win something like that,
It's cool.
it's
fucking really cool.
well, it's better than cool because
I'd rather win than not win.
it's
Justification. Justification for what your
that's the
hard
key.
You know
work
what it
is.
was? I mean, the world sucks right now,
Yes,
and
it
everything's
does.
shut down.
You need a win.
Yep.
And
You need to win, and if you don't win, you're a loser.
And
Because
I mean,
if you're a
because
loser,
if you're not first,
if
you're
you're a
last.
loser, you have.
you're not first, you're last.
Menstrual rage.
That's correct.
You have
All right, that's
menstrual
exactly it.
rage. That's what you have.
That's what happens when you're
It's
a
a
loser.
little like. It's a little like affirmation with
That
building
gentleman's
building-
reaction is that's what we're going for.
Matt
Matt.
Chump's laughing hard.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yes, he is, and we love it.
Go ahead. So
It's a little affirmation like with building a new production facility. Like it's
justified in the
yeah. It's like
reason.
hey, we're moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
And in a time of like 50% tasting rooms and the world being a weird place to live in, like. And putting a ton
That's
of
putting it
money
nicely.
into a new production facility, like
Well,
like
it's-
all right, cool, we're moving in the right direction.
We were there last night, and it was in my walking in and seeing the plexiglass dividers. It's a weird thing. I don't.
Fucking so weird.
It's so weird.
So weird.
It's like cubbies.
But
And
that's what
then
but that's
having the shittiest beer in the world
Yeah, well, that
put
didn't-
on your taps. It's even
Ever created.
crazy.
But we weren't open, so not.
Thank God for that.
Thank God we had a few guests that
Did
were
you
like.
clean your lines after we infected them with the
I mean,
terribleness?
I didn't clean them.
And
He
again,
had
I
Rosie.
apologize.
He had Rosie's.
Yeah, Rosie's
Draft
immediately on the
Solutions.
911. He paged them. He
He used a
911
flamethrower
I actually-
on
Fucking
it to
the
clean
bat
it.
signal.
Yeah.
Bats,
I
yeah.
actually need
emojis.
to get those guys' numbers. 'Cause
Yeah.
We haven't. I need that. I want to switch
Tell
over.
them
to
the
the
Wort
10% off if
Tell
you
them the
talk
Wort
to
sent
tell
you.
them
To the
we
Wort.
say yeah.
Not worried about the 10% off.
Oh come on.
I want to
10%
support another guy.
Can you
10%.
justify his sponsorship of our show?
Oh, cool.
For fuck's sake, Joe.
We're
but
asking
yo,
you to do
like,
something
Give
for us.
me my fucking percentage off, then, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. He will. I'll talk to Nick. I'll send him.
Nick is the shit, man.
Yeah, he really is.
He really is.
The medals you won, the stuff that's going on. We were looking at the board last night, and I said to Pete, dude, there's nothing below like 10% up
Yeah.
there. There's like 3 on this side, but like
we're,
everything on the right
we're a
hand
bunch
side.
of sessions off.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I know.
Don't be
It's-
ashamed of
The
11
sessions-
to
the session-
14%.
The session stuff got low because we moved through it, and we didn't want to refill tanks
problems.
because
Right.
we have to move the tanks up the block to the new
Yeah,
facility.
yeah.
So you're trying to keep the tanks in the. So
Yeah.
are you plans expanding the tasting room? Is that the idea?
Eventually, it's going to be a little bit bigger.
Good.
And then we're going to do small batch production there, which I have
At
I've
the original.
What you're doing right now.
yeah. I have a bunch of really dumb ideas that I'm gonna attempt.
Pear and banana.
Maybe.
No, it's going to be fucking White Castle and fucking onion rings.
Man meat.
yeah.
Or Pete.
Being rich.
Yeah. You're just going to call it being
That's
rich.
not gonna happen.
No.
Well, we know that.
I'm fairly realistic, and
You're
that's
not
going to
be, yeah.
I think he just wants to afford Hazel's immunizations
Yeah.
and kibble. That's
Yeah.
it. As long as I can support
maybe a
Sort of
chew
pay-
toy every so
my
often.
emotionally support dog, that's all I
Yeah.
need. That's true.
I just want to pay rent and like
Right.
and maybe go to Hopscotch Bottle Shop and spend a little bit of money
Right.
sometimes.
And have a good time.
While
And
announcing
that-
that you're about to come.
That was the card.
That is the card right there, kids.
Jesus Christ.
And we're out.
Well, you should have held that one.
I would drop this and smash it.
Hold.
I won't stop it yet.
Hold.
The new facility.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about this. This is only
3 blocks away.
I've seen it. It's big. It's nice.
It's 2,500 square feet with 14-foot ceilings. It's going to fill up quick.
What size tanks do you have there for that?
We're going to 10-barrel uni tanks.
Nice.
For some of our main brands.
Right now, what size tanks do you have?
If we like really push the limits of what we could do in those, I mean, we can get 138 gallons in them, but we have a 3-barrel bright tank, so that doesn't that math doesn't work.
So going from 3 barrels to 10.
Yeah.
If we're gonna get some more fucking meat out of Meadworks now.
And that 3-barrel bright tank
It's worked its ass off.
We've gotten like 96 or 97 in that thing. Like, we push that thing to the absolute brink of not being operatable.
Well, you're not. Your carbonation is a lot lower.
A lot lower, but
than
still,
beer.
like that thing's working capacity.
Which means what? You can fill it up a lot higher.
The working capacity isn't supposed to be 100 gallons.
Less head space.
Yeah.
Like 3 barrels is like 91 gallons. We've gotten like 96. It's 96 in that guy.
I was waiting for him to say 120.
No. So we went to 10. We have 10-barrel uni tanks now.
Nice.
We have our first canning.
So you would say that the bright tank's a good, strong gorilla.
These Cards Against Humanity
I really
cards
think
are
Pete has found his niche in here.
He's going to use this actually as his daily when he talks to his wife.
Yeah,
he's just going to pull a card out.
Yeah,
he's going to be like, "Hey, my fingernails."
And by the way, the next card was if he talks to his wife about it, it's just fake tits.
Fake tits.
So that
as
might be
he wishes.
The next the argument that happens in the Cavano household. Joe, what do you think that this next facility? I'm very good at just pivoting. What do you think the next facility, this new facility, is going to do for what you have going on in Tasting Room? Are you looking to do distro?
Yes, that's the next step.
That is the next step.
The next step is trying to build mead as a category.
Okay. In distributors,
distribution.
Beer
and you've already planted that seed. We've already seen your stuff.
Yes,
a
few places, but I haven't reached out to too many other people.
Yeah, very. You've had your. I know you've had your mead at very special places that you choose.
Yes,
like Hopscotch Bottle Shop.
Yes, like Hopscotch Bottle Shop.
Some guys beer and soda.
Some guys beer and soda.
Alewife
Yes, Pat did take. Pat's a good dude. He did buy a keg for me.
First and South, did they have it?
First and South had it.
Nice. Out in Greenport.
Hicksville Beverage.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's Andrew from.
Andrew Preston.
Yep.
Brightwater's Beverage.
Actually,
TJ McBrews.
I think American Beauty had it.
American Beauty. Effin' Beauty.
Wow.
Both had kegs.
And
South Shore Craft Brewing.
And of course, a bunch of farm breweries have had some of your stuff.
Yep.
Dubco.
Dubco has had some stuff. South Shore Craft Brewing.
Yep.
Lithology. TBC.
Cool.
Bunch of places have used this as their gluten-free options.
Yeah. Which is great.
And you're on everyone's radar is the point. I mean, that's it. Everyone kind of.
Not only is it fucking gluten-free and delicious,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like 14%.
Dude, the one we
Some
had
of it.
last
Not
night.
all of it.
The barrel age that you
like
gave
that,
us
that
a taste.
creamsicle one.
Oh yeah, that was
fucking delicious.
That was a member bottle only. The one you guys got.
Oh, that was delicious.
That wasn't for the
deadly.
general population.
And delicious.
I mean, either way, all right, member bottle only. That
bottle was stupid
an
good.
incentive to be part of the membership.
100%.
Part of the Boy Scouts of America.
Yeah. What does it take to be part of the Boy Scouts of America at WA Meatworks?
You need a really cool stash.
Yeah. There you go. I
Lots
like
of
it.
merit badges.
Every 15 mead you drink, you get a badge.
Really? That's awesome.
That's
really
actually probably a really ridiculous idea.
And the badges.
I think you might have come up with a great idea.
Yeah. It's the worst and best idea we've ever.
Like when you join the mead club at the beginning of the year, you get a sash. And you have to drink enough.
And you have to walk in with it. Everyone's wearing the sash. They have to wear it if you want credit.
Oh my God, Joe! I think you just fucking stumbled on something great.
So I came here. So I came here with Matt and Sam.
And you're welcome.
Matt and Sam have been multiple year wine club members.
Guys,
I would love to see Matt
wearing sashes
with
really
a Boy
soon.
Scout sash.
They will. They'll wear it. They don't care. They're like, yeah, mead, fucking cool.
It'll be instead of untapped badges.
Sash.
You're gonna get merit badges from WA Meatworks.
Well, that's the new.
And the whole
that's
thing
new
is
Untapped.
Velcro.
and then on the other side is that little badge, and then just.
I like that. And you could call it
Fuck
like
it.
meat sash. It's a meat sash.
It's a meat
Have you
sash.
seen my meat sash?
This is actually really ridiculous.
But
And
it-
it's awesome.
You're welcome.
And again, thank God to the Boy Scouts of America for coming
Yes.
up with that concept.
That was a really good idea.
I mean,
And this is why we're here. That's why we do the work.
we're picking apart,
we
you know,
do
getting
things.
down to the core of the
we
subject.
try to help
You guys
out.
are helping me help you.
Yes. Yes.
I think someone said that somewhere.
I don't-
Somewhere, yeah.
Somebody said something.
What is in the future for you guys besides the new location and the production facility? When do you expect to see the changing of the tasting room, new construction, new stuff like that? You have a timeline?
The tasting room thing is gonna be a slow process. We're running out of money. This whole
Yeah, that
thing
happens.
This
Well,
thing
I mean,
this
when
thing
you
goes on,
invested
right?
a shit ton of money in getting
We
that.
have,
What is Sand City South opening, Joe?
Gotta. Oh,
How often do you get asked
Wow.
that?
Wow.
So here's
How often do you get that
So here's
question?
something new. So we've had our space for almost 3 years.
Yep.
I have been the guy that everyone has come to for every other fucking business. When is Bakudo opening? When is 27A open?
When
is
is Hermana's
opening?
opening?
When is Sand City opening? Hey everyone, I don't fucking know.
But
makes you
when
think I know?
is
And
Meadworks a new fucking production facility
it's ready.
opening?
It's rocking and rolling.
Nice.
It's not really gonna be open to the public. If you guys want to come there and drink one day, that's fine. We can do that.
Yeah.
But
We
yeah,
can do
you
that.
did say you already filled the tanks, right?
Yeah, we have an official first canning date of the 22nd of this month.
Nice.
Now,
Mold Man's coming. We're gonna.
That's right.
We're gonna
my
That was
thing
the
is
next question.
you guys are actually producing in that facility.
yes.
Okay. Cool.
That's exciting.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
it really is.
It's
All right. Here's
Is
now.
bigger
Don't-
tanks mean more mead.
Yes.
But it also means a lot more money to fill those tanks.
Right.
And that was I
Boring
was going to
question
go with.
is: was it easier to get permits for the production space versus the tasting
Taproom
space?
space, yeah.
Yeah, it's fairly easy. The village loves us because they know. They,
and is
I don't
people
think
not drinking in
Because
there.
they're money hungry. They need the space.
No, it's not. It's not that. Honestly,
Yeah?
it's not that. It's because they know we're gonna do the right thing, and I think they feel that we're a good addition to the community.
Yeah.
And the
No,
fact
it is.
that we took a second space within the village, like we could have went and got something in Lindenhurst in the industrial area,
Right, yeah.
and probably got more for our money. But we chose a space on Wellwood.
Which has a lot of vacant
Lot of-
spaces.
Not
not as
No,
much
no,
anymore.
Well,
No.
right now there's
The ones
what,
that
two?
leave, they come right back.
Was there
There's-
2 or 3 right now?
No, it's not that many.
there's nothing. I don't think there's anything in the
Well,
in-
there were-
Not on
in
Melwood.
right
Not
now.
on Wellwood.
North, maybe a little further south, but there's nothing. There's
No,
nothing where we are.
What about the old shithole bar where people get killed in a parking lot?
No, that's
It's
the-
Murder, I say.
No,
That's not open.
Is that Brewdog? Oh, God,
No,
Brewhouse.
Brewhouse.
A bunch of like good young dudes took that place over.
Oh,
So
they
it's gonna
did.
be cool. It's gonna be awesome.
Are they
Oh,
still
they're-
calling it the
they're-
brew
oh,
house?
No, I
Okay.
don't know what to be called.
They need to
but-
change
Is it a
the name.
bar?
Yeah, it's gonna be a bar. yeah.
Okay,
Interesting.
cool.
And so they opened the new place across the train tracks from me too. The it was just in the patch today. God damn it, what's the name of the place? What is it?
Oh, Hunter and Thief.
It's not
yes.
open.
No, is it that? The
No,
one right by
but-
Spasso on the same line?
Yeah, no, it's not open yet.
No, I know, but they're gonna
Yeah,
they're gonna be opening.
they're working on it. And
Yeah, they're
then-
working on the
and then,
inside and
the corner spot via Gaia.
that's what it was. The
Via
right-
Gaia was taken over by Dave Crow.
Yeah.
Who's the original guy from Lily Flanagan's.
That's what it was.
And
they were supposed to open the Chase Bank, and
well,
they did
yeah,
not.
that unfortunately didn't work out.
No.
But more importantly, when is Sand City South opening?
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Their patio's getting
They have 24 tap lines.
All right. All I know
I
is
saw that post. That is
Sick.
a bit silly.
So the place, I've been in there. I walk by all the time. The door's open. I got to meet the contractor. I walk in there and hang out. I'm like, hey guys, I'm
course
Joe
you
from
do.
Meadworks. I'm
Hey,
like,
the fucking
I'm
mayor
gonna-
of fucking
how's this place
Lindenhurst.
coming on?
Coming with mead. Hey.
It looks
I
really
got
good.
mead.
It looks really cool. It's gonna be awesome. It's really nice in there.
They're actually Tap Tower. I saw the picture of it recently. It looks fucking redonk.
I am excited to go.
A
all
lot of beer
joking
though.
aside.
Yeah.
It
24
looks-
lines is a lot of lines.
But more importantly, how much fucking honey did it take to fill one of those new fermenters?
How many bees had to die?
No, bro.
No,
they
they
don't
don't
die.
die.
They were
die. You
Otherwise, you
idiot.
get no honey. There's no honey then.
These are just the jokes.
You're not funny. You're like Raz.
Oh, shit!
He calls you the talent. Now we know why.
Holy shit!
Because of
a sassy black woman.
That's correct. Exactly.
That was good.
No, because I actually
they were session meats, so
I
they were
know
only
nothing.
like
I know nothing
just
about
I think they were
meat.
like 550 pounds per.
550.
Because they were session meats.
How many buckets?
8.5.
All right.
That's not terrible. It doesn't seem like.
But
that.
what type of honey are you use a specific honey?
Clover.
Clover.
Yeah, some of them. No, not clover honey.
No.
Orange
Local?
Most of them. No.
Okay.
Orange blossom.
Yeah. A lot of there's nowhere on Long Island that makes enough honey for us.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, even
and in the scheme of like mead world, like we're still a small producer.
Where does the honey come from?
Is it New York State at least or no?
No.
Good. Because
He's gotta get
New
it,
York
get
State
fucking-
has a
you get
place
it.
that can produce as much.
And a lot of our recipes call for orange blossom honey. So therefore, we can't make orange blossom honey in New York State.
Why not?
I'm sorry, type of
it's just a
bees.
Dumb question.
Who you?
Type of bees?
Orange blossom.
I don't mean to.
You need oranges.
California.
Who you?
I see
Mexico.
that-
I got you. I got you, fam.
What?
You were serious about that too.
Yeah,
You
I
like-
was.
you
I
were-
really
you were
was.
serious. I can't wait. I can't wait to roll back the video on that and see your face. Like,
What,
why can't you make orange blossom in New York State?
Because it's not here.
Oh, no.
What company are you using, Joey?
We have multiple. We had our wildflower from a place called Bee Seasonal in Arizona. They have really awesome organic Brazilian wildflower along with a bunch of other really cool varietals. Our orange blossom, our clover blossom, our raspberry blossom, and our blueberry blossom come from a company in Pennsylvania. I guess they get the stuff brought in. They're not an actual apiary called Sans. Their honey's incredible. And then we're also, I think that's it.
That's all of the berry honeys.
Yeah, the two places we really use. Yeah.
Did cherry blossom? Is there cherry blossom honey?
There's not
Is it-
cherry blossom.
No, right?
There's not cherry blossom.
I'm trying to think of what else flowers enough for bees to be around.
I mean, we
wildflower is
could be.
I think just
it could be very different based on the season, and where it comes from,
and depending on the flower.
Yes.
Okay.
100%. Like we have a couple buckets of Sag Harbor honey, and it's mostly like white clover.
Oh, and
Is that not useful for?
No, we have 2 buckets of this stuff. We're gonna make a traditional mead with Long Island honey when we
Small
finally
batch kind of thing,
when
I
we
would
finally
imagine.
get caught up.
which pretty cool because I mean they're considered a winery,
Right.
They're a honey wine. People don't realize like wineries, depending on the crop season, depending on the grape, will depend on the flavor. Same thing with the honey,
Yeah, makes
depending
sense.
on the
What the
season
bees
of what the
right?
flower.
The nectar sources.
Yeah. And again, if it was a dry season, if there wasn't a lot of flower,
Or there's a lot of fucking going on.
a lot
in the
of
bee
right
community.
now, it should have been a card.
That semen card would have been really good now.
Yeah,
The
like
Amish.
just like the Amish, right? Exactly.
Yeah, just like the
You
Amish.
got it.
That was mild.
A lot of inner.
The Amish are the worst.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, he
Nope.
actually.
We don't have
backed
any
up
of
a
those
card.
though. We got
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Oh,
Is that
boy.
too aggressive? That card?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Nope.
Jesus Christ!
well,
it's like you can't
Joe,
even play
just do
this
it,
game.
Joey.
He's got to know it. Good. No, that's
ahead.
good radio.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Give it to me. No, give it to me.
Not even Joe.
Give me the fucking card.
Yeah.
As an owner of a business, I'm not putting that into
That's a tough
something
one.
that's being
Yeah.
recorded.
Yeah.
Steve
exactly.
doesn't own a business anymore, so
An endless stream of diarrhea.
okay.
That's better than the card.
Yeah.
Well, not really, because if you have poorly timed Holocaust jokes and
Yes.
illegal immigrants,
It could, or
You're fine.
either one of those
You're
would,
fine.
would be terrible. So
you're fine.
well done.
Booby traps.
Well done. Booby. Joe, what you've done for the community, like you said, Lindenhurst loves you. They love the concept of what you're bringing clientele-wise to the community. What other businesses in the town besides, again, the shirt you're wearing, 27A Brewing, has kind of collaborated with you? What's going on within the town? What's the vibe for Lindenhurst right now?
There's a lot of cool things happening. Like Bakudo just changed their menu. Hermanos is killing it right now. 27A is turning out fucking crazy beers all the time.
They murdered a 5-pound gummy bear yesterday.
Again,
they did.
saw that.
Again,
I saw that. It was awesome.
second or third time they've murdered that gummy bear.
Yeah. Going
He had it coming.
Yeah, he did have it coming.
Son of a bitch.
Via Gaia, like it's turned into it's called Belfast Gastropub.
Yes, that's the
right.
one.
Oh, okay.
That's
pretty pumped about that. Like,
Yep.
I've met Dave Crow, owner of Lily Flanagan's. Well, not Lily Flanagan's anymore. It's Flanagan's. And when I was 21 years old, I lived in Lily's for a little bit of time.
In the booth?
In my younger...
I've thrown up in the booth, by the way.
In my younger days.
Yeah.
Tuesday night wing and beer night. Living in Islip was one of our go-tos.
Just like my McGorry's used to be,
Yeah,
where I was $10, pitchers of beer, unlimited
Johnny
wings.
McGorry's?
Napper Sandy's.
Napper-
That was Wednesday wings at Napper Sandy's.
Well, it was
Smithtown
Wednesday.
was fucking fire.
It was Wednesday.
I dated-
Dart night, 10-cent wings at McGorry's, and then Napper Tandy's was $10.
I was a
all-you-can-drink beer.
Smithtown guy. 'Cause I dated a girl up there, and we used to go there on Tuesdays in like 2003.
Yeah.
So shut your pie hole.
I'm older.
You're not older than me.
No, he's not. You're not, because Joe's older than I am.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Joe's 40.
Yeah.
You look so youthful.
Hey.
He is. He's got the youthful spunk.
It's the honey wine.
Yeah. The fountain
It's
of
the
youth that we've
elixir.
never realized.
It's the elixir of youth. Yes.
I have chosen wisely.
He gets eight buckets of honey, but seven
that was
go
the
into the
Indiana
beer.
Jones and the Last Crusade.
Go into the
and I appreciate that reference.
He ingests.
It's all honey in the back with a big spoon, big wooden spoon.
I have
He's
chosen
got
wisely.
bees back there. He's the queen.
He is
This
the queen
is the
bee.
cup of a carpenter.
And
Committing suicide.
it's not great. Not a good thing at all. No. And you want to redeem yourself with one more?
Nope.
Okay. Last one of the night. Here it is. Oh boy.
Come on, man. You're killing it now.
Well,
No.
Daniel Radcliffe's delicious asshole.
Yes. Well, there it is.
As it is.
And on
As
that
it
note,
is.
Joe, give us the big plug for the Meadworks. You guys have been killing it lately. Lindenhurst has been blowing up. You had some great, in-town, I'll say collaborations with the Bakudo and the restoration and all that stuff. So the town has really come together. Tell us what you see in the future, and then give us the big plug for the Meadworks.
New production facilities are up and running. Looking for distribution. Come later this month, early next month, there'll be more stuff hitting shelves. Starting to expand back at the food trucks. Trying to tasting room a little busier again.
Cool.
I mean, 50% is
Hard.
tough.
It's tough.
When our space is super small, if you've ever been there.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. We're just trying to make. We're gonna start. Come the new year, we're gonna start making some fun new stuff, small batch stuff.
I do have to say, I really dig those little fucking 4-packs.
Oh, the 1.8. Oh, yeah, the 1.87s. So a lot of our
Little
wines,
bottles, man.
A lot of our wines now are standard strength stuff. Anything 10% over, we're doing in 187 milliliter bottles.
Yeah.
So like almost 7 ounces. So they're like a glass of wine.
Right.
So if you don't,
he saw him yesterday. He's like, "Ooh, what's these little glasses?"
That was pretty cool.
if you don't want to, if you don't want to
so
commit
cool.
to a full bottle,
Yep.
you can get a single serve bottle.
It's awesome.
What we're doing with those nowadays is they're $10 for the bottle, but we're doing mix and match 4-packs for
Yes.
$35.
Yes.
Oh, so
So therefore, if you go to your friend's house or you don't want to commit to a bottle, a full bottle, and you want to try a bunch of things,
Yeah.
we're offering
And
kind of like your build your own.
build your own. Yeah.
Yes, and the great part is those little
get a
fucking
table for me.
bottles, you throw them on ice.
Yeah.
They get cold
Fucking
quick.
Build your own
they're
flight.
great to go, man.
They're still like still 7 ounces. Like they're a full
7 ounces.
They're a full glass of wine.
Yeah.
It's going to get you there.
They're a full glass of
Oh
wine.
yeah. Especially at
Especially
10 to
his
14 ounce.
especially his
14
fucking-
ABV.
Yeah.
They're going to get you there.
Yeah. So we're doing that. Got some food trucks coming back up again. Just trying to survive.
Just trying to kill it.
Just trying to survive. I mean, yeah, killing it's a bonus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just trying to
And you are award-winning.
We're lucky. We're pretty lucky.
And we all know award-winning just makes...
I mean,
don't jinx it.
it is a silver bullet.
Don't even. Let's not go to the analogy to Barrage Brewing Company to WA Meadworks. Totally different category
Totally.
on the Long Island's Best
Totally.
LongIslandPress.com.
So if you're not voting for Barrage
Yes.
for
Or-
the best brewery,
then you
craft
better be
brewery,
doing write-ins
God,
for WA
you are
Meadworks.
making a mistake.
Otherwise, you're a dick.
And for the record, look into 2021, weekend of January 10th-ish.
I'm there.
Oh, shit!
Special unreleased Barrage beer release.
Oh, you're gonna do it, huh?
Fuck yeah! I got
1 year later.
So drunk, I'll walk to my parents' house.
I got 15 gallons of unreleased Barrage beer.
Shit. Which
Russian
tank is it
Imperial.
sitting in?
It's not sitting in beer. It's in kegs.
It's in
I'm
kegs.
gonna
Russian Imperial.
I'm gonna homebrew carbon.
Oh.
I'm gonna keg it like a homebrew.
I don't even know what that means.
We should have just
That's
canned
fine.
that
That's all you
and
need to
fucked
know.
everybody up.
No, it's gonna be released the next two Januaries.
I like it.
That beer before it got dumped or put into kegs and taken away.
Yeah.
Was probably about 14%.
Jesus Christ.
I might send the sample off to Blue Point and see what happens.
There you go.
They got a lab. You gonna lab it
Oh,
up?
yeah.
They do it for free for everyone.
Yeah.
Really?
They're great guys over there.
Yeah,
That's
we've had I sent a couple meads over there for like, hey, could you just like check this out?
Just a few things.
It seems really the hydrometer seems.
Hydrometer's not super technical. Your $1 million lab will definitely tell me all the
Tell
shit.
me what the fuck I got going on in
Super
this
weird.
bottle.
When it comes back, when it comes back, it tells you how many calories in it too. It's fucking weird.
That's the best.
Man.
That's cool.
You're like, jeez, I'm not gonna be. I don't want to drink any more of that.
I'm a fat fuck, but it's good.
I'll take all of that.
I'll take all of it, please. Thank you so much.
Listen, Joe, thanks very much for coming in, man.
Thanks for having me.
This is
Always
fucking
good to see
cool.
you.
And Joe, I'm so sorry we fucking wasted your time yesterday.
Oh my god.
Ah.
And made you actually drink some of the fucking
a lot of
swill.
Did you have loose poop like I did today?
I did not.
Nah,
Oh,
I did.
thank God for
I
you,
did not.
brother.
It rumbled my belly.
It got us together. We hung out. It's fine.
It is.
Joe,
It was
Joe,
fun.
I know.
don't.
Here's the thing, though. I know you had in your head we were gonna drink.
Yeah, and it kind of backfired.
Yeah.
And the- no
Like the
pizza.
social
bad.
drinking aspect
I
backfired.
felt bad afterwards. I was like, oh man, I know you wanted to
Motherfucker.
We all came ready to drink, by
I
the
know.
way. We all came with some. I came with
That's why
non-alcoholic
today-
beer.
high hopes.
That's why
from
today's a
last
whole
night.
You know what the
different
other
ballgame.
shit? You know what the other shitty part is?
Yeah.
Steve left 2 full kegs. Like, oh, these are your problem now.
Well, they are your kegs.
Technically, yes. But Steve's like, I have these full kegs here. They're your fucking problem now.
You know what?
He's like leaving
I thought
babies
about
on
it
your
earlier.
doorstep. There you go.
You might want to pour it around the outside of the building. Keeps vermin,
That's what we heard.
bugs,
Yeah.
and shit away.
Light it on fire. Light it on fire.
Light it on fire. That
Ooh.
will be another nice one.
We should have
Sacrifice to the
I said we should have
fermentation
had a
Sacrifice to the
ceremony
fermentation gods.
of dumping it down the drain with a real
Well, no,
priest.
no,
who
he
got
can't-
OLPH to come
he
over.
can't do
and-
it down the drain because then he'll be closed.
Oh, fair enough.
Because the government will come
Yeah,
down.
the
It'll be one of those.
EPA.
It'll be one of those sites that
It'll be
gets
the
closed
Lindenhurst
down.
plume,
Yeah, the
right, yeah,
plume.
Grumman
It'll
will
be
come-
the, it'll be the
Jesus
plume.
Super fun site.
Yes.
It'll eventually make it to the Bergen Point. Bergen
Oh,
Point will shut down.
Now I can't paddleboard over there. This is bullshit.
This is all shit.
God damn it, Joe.
Fucking
Thanks.
Sand City South won't open.
Oh, that's it.
Everything will be bad.
Non-approvals. This is crazy.
2 weeks turned into another 6 months. Like, fuck.
Well, it always seems like 2 times 6 equals 12. So there we go.
Math is hard.
12
Math
more
is
months,
hard.
and then we'll see. Joe, thanks a lot, man.
Joe,
Thanks,
Hanging out,
Thank
coming
you,
in,
man.
being a trooper through all our bullshit, and being a big support for the show. Really
Thank you
appreciate
guys for having me. Thanks, Mark and Hopscotch, for having
Hopscotch!
us. This place is awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you to them for having us.
it. Absolutely.
Yes.
This is The Wort with Mike, Pete, and Steve. GovsRadio.com. Thanks a lot for joining us this evening. Let's go for some last words. Steve, go ahead.
Touch yourself because who else is gonna?
That's true. Absolutely true. And Pete, he's got a card.
Authentic Mexican cuisine. God damn it! I thought I'd get a spicier one.
No.
A stray pube.
There
we go.
Here's
That
The Wort,
should've
Mike,
been
Pete, and Steve. GovsRadio.com. We out.
Well, that's 2 hours of your life that you'll never get back.
Are you kidding me?
Please hang up and try again.
This has been The Wort on Govs Radio.